Welcome, Red Hound fans, to another week of Red Hound football here on Falcon Cable. Tonight's game between the Corbin Red Hounds and the Bell County Bobcats here on Log Mountain in Bell County. Tonight's captains are Mike Neal, number 32, John Sizemore, number 65, Jeremy Hart, and number 76, Stephen Johnson. I can't see Bell County's captains yet. Bell County has won the toss. We'll see what their election is at this time. Corbin comes into the game tonight with a record of 2-2, and Bell County is into this game with a record of 2-1. Nice ball game, pitched two fine coach teams, and it's always been a big contest here when Corbin and Bell County play. And the Bell County Bobcats have elected to receive tonight's kickoff. Corbin's players getting ready to come on the field. Randy, tonight's game be another 3A opponent, another team that's bigger than we are. Here we are in the David Roll again.
Well, I tell you what, this is another team that is going to be great big tonight. A lot of big, healthy kids. I mean, they're big in the line. They're going to be big in the running backs. They got a pretty good quarterback that runs the offense real well. It's going to be probably the toughest test the Red Hounds have seen this year. And we know we played some fine teams already this year. And this is really where we're going to have to step up and set a tone tonight, and maybe set a tone for the rest of the season right here.
Yes, you're right, Randy. As tonight the Red Hounds play Bell County here on Log Mountain. Tonight's ball game should be a good one, Randy. I think the Red Hounds are ready to play. I've seen the scouting report. Bell County brings a lot to the table. They'll be tough to handle. They got a good quarterback that runs their team well. They got two good running backs. Jason Bingham, one, and then they got another boy that carries the ball as well. Collett, number 33, but you'll see Collett on defense as well as you will see Nelson on defense. And those boys like to stick you on defense too. So we'll see how we can hold up for the fifth week here in Red Hound football.
Well, I really, like you said, I think, the size of the team and us being ready is going to be a very key factor tonight. And looks like, we got a lot of enthusiasm for this game. This, the fans that come over here and supported the team. This is a big rivalry between the schools, the communities. They really get behind these two teams. And, there's a little blood that brews between these two schools. And this is just a great rivalry. And I really look forward to watching this game tonight. It's a beautiful night, too.
You and I both were listening to the radio on the way down here. We listened to Tommy Greer's show. And for the last half hour, seemed like they went over every game that we played from 12 years ago on up to the present time. And they mentioned everybody that played in that game, whether it be 2 seconds or, all 48 minutes. They mentioned everybody that played.
They know what it means to play Corbin, and it's just the same way Corbin knows what it means to play Bell County. And that this is just not just a regular high school football game. This means a lot to both of these teams.
Yes, it does. And it's where you play with your heart, folks. You play with your heart. You got to lay it on the line, between the lines out there on the football field. Get yourself ready to go.
Chandler, I'd say one important thing that we got tonight, we got some kids returning back tonight. I think we got Stephen Cook returning back on the defensive side. We saw him on the offensive side of the ball last week, and that's going to be very key. And Mike Neal.
Right, Mike Neal's back this week. Also becoming eligible is number 14. That is, Randy.
Warren, right?
Yeah, Brian Warren.
Brian Warren.
I think you'll see Brian maybe line up in a variety of different places.
He's lining up on the kickoff coverage right now. He's lining up on the far side of the field here, so he's going to get baptized quick into Corbin football right off the bat.
Sure will. And Foley gets ready to move on the ball. Line drive kick, fielded on about the 16-yard line by Bell County. Gets a good break up the middle of the 40-yard line. Tackled by
number 27.
Jason Steele on the tackle.
Well, that's one thing. We kicked that ball short.
Good field position there. We need to get them on about the 25, but in order to do that, you got to kick the ball deeper.
Yes, and we choose to kick that low ball and hoping they're going to miss cover. And
don't be surprised Tommy Greer doesn't come and pull something out of his tricks right here and try to put one on the board real quick. Bell County out in the I formation, quick pitch right.
Penalty flag on the far side of the field.
With it coming in there, somebody was moving on the line, or he could have had a clip.
It came in real late during the play.
Okay, got a hold on Bell County.
Yeah, that's helps right there.
Spot of the flag is the 40-yard line. If we take the penalty, it will be first down and 20.
Yeah, that was
Bell County.
They had a big pickup right there. Picked up 10 yards on the play right there, and we did a good job containing it to the outside and pushing them back in. But something we talked about last week, we had the containment.
Come from the inside.
Yeah, we didn't have the pursuit right there. And we know they're going to do that all night. It's going to be run and run and run, and maybe a pass every once in a while, but not very often tonight.
So first down and 20 for the Bobcats on their own 31-yard line.
Now first down and 20.
Corbin sets on defense. We got Jeremy Hart, Stephen Johnson, Levi Skeen, Hank Sima, the front four. A little off tackle play for Bell County, picks up about 6 yards. I tell you, Bell County fires off the ball well. I talked to Coach Jewell this week. He said this is he thought one of the best Bell County lines he'd seen in several years of coaching, that they really come off the ball well. They're not as big physically as they were last year. If you remember, Randy, they had 2 tackles. One was 6'8" and 6'7".
Yes.
And they were huge.
Well, they probably, if you look at their line and look at our line, they're matching up. You know, they're a little bit bigger than us, but we're matching up probably a little bit better. And they're probably going to be pretty quick kids, and they threw us offsides right there.
Got to pay attention to count now. Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Defensively, are we going? Looks like I know Steven's in there. He was probably playing where Kenny Bates was probably playing last week for us.
Steven's usually rover back.
Yeah, he's playing on the far side of the field from here.
Right.
And,
Roverback's going to come up on the line of scrimmage this week based on their formation. If you run a tight end to his side, he'll be up there. As you can see, they're running a tight end to the far side.
I noticed that Bram, he's crashing the line almost immediately. Now, right here, he played back, but he crashed pretty quick.
That was nice. Yep. Nice fake right there.
Good job right there.
It brings up looks like about a third down and 4 or 5 for Bell County on their own 46-yard line.
Looked like John Davis was in on that tackle, and number 22, Stephen Cook, was in on that one.
Okay, boys, let's pay attention right here now.
No,
I don't look for them to do anything special right here, Randy. I think they'll just come out and run off tackle. Now they bring the split in wide this side.
They're probably trying to stretch us out just a little bit over here.
Yeah, I got wides both ways. Counter.
Nice
Stephen
play.
Johnson steps up, baby. Meets him right in the hole. Also in there, number 30, Aaron Sams.
That was a nice
on the tag. Yes, it was. That brings up a 4th down and 3 for the Bobcats on their own 46-yard line. Nice play right there. Stop them on 3rd and 5, Randy.
Yes.
Make them punt the ball to us.
I'm glad to see we calling Aaron Sams' name already. I mean, he had an excellent game last week.
He sure did. He was getting after people, wasn't he?
And he's stepping right back up this week. That's big right there. We need to watch it right here. I mean, we know that he's completely capable of trickery in the whole game, and I wouldn't doubt to see something different here. It's a nice
high spiral punt. Fair catch by Mills at his own, looks like about 14-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be about his 14-yard line. That was probably a good job. They had him covered well, and it was probably a good job right there to make that fair catch.
Okay, so first exchange of punts. Corbin takes over on their own 14-yard line with 9:16 left in the first period. Now we'll see what Corbin does on offense. We'll see what Coach Willard Ferris has in mind for the Bell County Bobcats, who will line up probably, they may be in a 5-man front, or they may go to a 6-man front. They look like they're going to crash hard on the ends. Stephen Cook up the middle, big break here. Nice 10-yard, 11-yard gain for the sophomore from his tailback position. That's a big hole up the middle, Randy.
Yes, it was, and that was a nice run right there. We had some great blocking right there, and really, their safeties had to come up and make the play, or he was gone. I mean, that's what I want to see. I want to see their safeties making a lot of tackles tonight, because I know we're doing well then.
That's right. Okay, Corbin out, 2 wides. This side slot man is Sizemore, and handoff up the middle again to Cook.
Just about the same play right there, but it was a nice result.
Looks like a good 5 yards on that. We'll take that all night.
Yes, it was.
Just line up and go at them all night.
It's going to set us up with probably, second down and a long 4 here.
Okay. Good job, Red Hounds. For the offensive line, they've got Billy Kane, Jeremy Hart, Matt Williams, Stephen Johnson, Sam Pennington on the line. Cook up the middle, makes a cut. Keeps driving, good leg drive by the sophomore. And he picks up a first down with a run of about 10 yards on 2nd and 5. So far we're attacking the middle of the Bell County line. And so far we've had good results, Randy. We had a 11-yard gain, we had a 5-yard and another 10-yard gain there. So good yardage up the middle.
Looks like we're going to make them
Bell County may be trying to, I don't know if they're trying to cover wide or what.
Looks like we're going to do.
But the middle is open, as you can see.
Right up the same play right there.
Yep.
And I tell you what, I mean, he's probably going to pick up about 4 yards right there. We're running right at him. We're going to make him stop us running the ball right here off the bat.
All right, offside guard away from us, Randy, is Kenneth Miller, number 69.
He got to pick up a 3 right there, Chandler. Be 2nd and 7.
Okay, for the Hounds, Foley gets his play from Coach Ferris down on the field.
Do you think we might be just trying to lull him into sleep right here?
Oh, I'm sure we'll give him a good look.
Yeah. We got
and here we go now with Cook in the slot to the left. And we have Sizemore carrying the ball this time. And the taxi cab picks up about 5 yards. Looks like it's going to bring up about a 3rd down. And 2 for the Hounds.
Yep.
Well, that's a long 2. I'd have to call that 3. He's a little shy on his pole right there.
Yeah, it is a little bit short. He's moving it back.
Now it's more like 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take care of business here, Hounds. Okay, here we go. 3 wides, 4 wides.
We're going to stretch him out right here.
Yeah, we're going to stretch him out right here. We're going to try a little screen pass. Hold him. Adam Mills. He breaks one tackle. He's down the sideline. Oh, good spin move. And he picks up a first down after the completion by Foley. Approximately, well, looks like about a 5 or 6 yard run for Corbin, first down.
That was a nice play right there. We had good blocking out here. It set up well. Well, you know, he was just one player away from breaking that right there.
Good play call by the Hounds. Foley gets his play, checks in. This time Scott Cook is in one of the wide outs. Adam Mills the other wide out. Bram Hoover. Mills in a tight slot this time. Cook on the back of the aisle. Sizemore the fullback. And off to Cook up the middle. He makes a cut. And picks up a couple of tough yards there.
Yes, it was. Chandler, I would say, he really just got tripped up right that time. That number 50 was actually laying on the ground, and he just tripped over him. You know, we had good blocking right there.
It looked like the play could bend back to the right.
Yeah.
Of course, we're good armchair quarterbacks.
Yeah. we see the play after it happens.
Yeah. Okay, Corbin out. 1 man wide, Sizemore in the slot. Cook on the back of the eye. Quick pitch left. Away from the formation. Oh, gosh.
Man, that looked like a nice block right there.
Oh, it sure did. They were going to get called for a hold or a clip.
Well, that was a tough play because I thought he hit him in the shoulder pads and turned him around, but we must have missed the hold right there. But, I was getting ready to say it's going
to bring up 2nd down and about 18 here.
I was getting ready to comment that we hadn't had a negative play on this drive yet and hadn't had a penalty, and we were looking so positive.
Yeah.
I'll keep those thoughts to myself.
Looked like a good one to me, but you know, we're across the field. We're probably 50 yards away from that, weren't we?
Yes. What's it going to be, about 2nd down and about 16, I guess?
Yeah, looks good. 2nd down, 16 for the Hounds at their own 48-yard line. The Bell County 5:40 left and counting. Corbin and Bell County tied up 0-0. Foley fades back. He looks. Fired, intercepted by Collett, number 33. Sizemore on the tackle.
Yep. Looked like Collett, he had set back, and he was just, he was waiting in that zone, and he's probably just out of BJ's field of view right there.
Mark that down, a turnover. We cannot have turnovers in this game. We've got to keep those to a minimum. Now, I don't know. BJ waited kind of late. He looked off the deep man. He picked up the intermediate, maybe on a curl pattern or an end pattern.
He was looked like he was trying to hit Bram Hoover, if I saw right. Might have floated on him just a little bit. I don't know. It was a...
Let's go, Hounds. Pick it up here. Motion.
Yeah. I kept on waiting for that guy to break towards us on that play.
I thought he was too, and then all of a sudden he just went up to the line. And He realized he did something wrong, didn't he?
He was hoping he could stop, but he just didn't get it done right then.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So, first legal procedure on Bobcats brings up 1st and 15. They'll move the ball back to about the 44-yard line of Corbin after the interception by Collett on a 2nd down and 8 play for the Hounds.
It's time for a big stop right here.
Now for the Bobcats. Corbin 44-yard line.
Okay, Hounds, let's pick it up here. Bell County getting ready to go on the get out of the huddle. Wide right. Full house backfield and Y formation. And they go up the middle with Collett.
Yep.
Pretty good defensive right there,
Yeah,
Randy.
I thought we picked. It looks like
They got Sizemore getting up. Sizemore on
Stephen
tackle.
Cook
Stephen
and
Cook. Hank Simon
Hank
there.
Simon. So the pickup of about 4.
2nd and 11 on the Corbin 40-yard line for Bell County. 4:42 left in the first period, and neither team has scored. Both teams have had an offensive possession. Bell County on their 2nd possession after an interception.
I tell you what, these two teams are eating this clock up. This quarter has moved by fast.
Boy, it sure has. Bell County on the offense. They pull it, try to run it. Nelson on the option. He cuts it up for about 3 yards. Pretty good option play that time.
Number 76, Stephen Johnson.
Stephen Johnson getting out there and making the tackle on Nelson. Made the first fake on the triple option and pulled it, tucked it himself, cut it upfield.
Could be third and a long 8 right here.
Now this is the play right here that you got to be aware of. Now Bell County only passes the ball maybe five times a game
at the most. You know,
So-
they're looking to beat you at running, and
Right.
you got to look for the run right here. And we may get surprised.
You
out
sure
here.
do. Take a look at their backfield as I formation, slot right, 2 wideouts. Long count.
Right up the middle.
Try to pop it up the middle. Oh, good feet by
Yes, it is.
that's number 2, Jason Bingham. We should have had him. We should have had him at about a 5-yard gain right there.
We should have had him at about the 36, 37-yard line, but he slipped through 2 guys. He kept
Instead,
his feet
he picks
driving.
up a 1st down. Come on, defense.
He did a really good job, like you said right there, keeping his feet driving, and he kept his momentum going. And
Good balance. I came down here and watched Tate's Creek play Bell County a few weeks ago, and Jason Bingham had a big game that night. He showed that he had good balance and could run the football. Okay, power I formation, split right. Hand off to number 2, Bingham, and he picks up about 3 yards.
John Sizemore was really close to making a big hit right there, and he just missed him. I think he probably just picked the wrong hole to go through right there, but he was all over him. He was really close.
We were probably on a stunt that time, and a particular gap, and we just missed him.
Yep. Pick up about 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 here.
Let's go, Hounds. Got to pick it up here. 2:40 left, first quarter. And Bell County has the ball on the Corbin 25-yard line after an intercepted pass at about the 40. There's the first option, second option.
It's right up the middle there. Yes, the first option took it, and we bit on the outside there.
Yep. And number 34, that is Jason Guy, 5'11", 170-pound junior, picks up the touchdown from 25 yards out. Had a little counter play, or did he bend it back?
He was the first man through on that triple option, and he ran right into the line, and I didn't even pick up the ball, and all of a sudden he just popped out, and I think that's the first time he's carried the ball for them tonight. I might be wrong, but I don't think we've called his name. So, we weren't looking for him either.
Okay, with 2:25 left in the first quarter, Bell County draws first blood on a 25-yard run by number 34, Jason Guy. And the point after is good, making the score Bell County 7 and Corbin 0.
So we have time for a word from our sponsor while we're waiting on the kickoff here.
Union Planters Bank has a variety of banking services available to help you with whatever you need. They can help you with car loans, 30-year mortgage loans, commercial loans, free checking, and a Golden Passport Club for our 55 and older customers. They also have the utility home equity line of credit available. Stop by Union Planters Bank and talk with them about your banking needs. Hometown Friends, helping solve hometown needs. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Back to action here on Log Mountain in Bell County, Kentucky. Corbin trails at the 2:25 mark, 7-0. As Bell County gets set to kick off, we have deep Number 40, Mike Neal. Number 22, Stephen Cook in the middle. And
looks like number 14.
14.
Is that number 14? I'm trying to.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number 14, Brian Warren, on the far side.
So we're going to get to see maybe Brian Warren get to carry the ball here. Depends on which way they kick it. I wouldn't look for them to try to kick it deep. I would look for them to maybe have the same philosophy we had. And they kick it right at.
And they kick it to Warren. Okay,
Yep.
Looks like we have a return right on. They got to pick up the backside here. Make a cut. There you go.
Yep.
That's what to keep the feet moving.
Kept his feet moving.
So, I mean, from the far side, you got to return right. We got to come all the way across the field to get to that wall. That's a tough thing to do.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so Corbin goes on the attack from their own 19-yard line. Not very good field position right here, but we started back on the 14.
Yes.
On the last one.
And we're driving it quite well.
Yeah. So the Hounds come out. Looks like they have wide right is Sam Pennington. To the top of your screen, Adam Mills and Stephen Cook in the slot. Foley hands off to Sizemore. Off left tackle. Looks like he picks up a couple of maybe 1 or 2 yards. Hard fought yards off tackle.
Chandler, we got a player down. I'm trying to pick up his number.
Yeah.
It may be number 69. It's
that Kenneth Miller.
Kenneth Miller. I think it is. You know, I noticed him last week. He came up lame a couple of times. Looked like his ankle was bothering him a couple times in that game, and I saw him limping one time earlier in this one. So he might be playing on a tender ankle. I'm not sure.
Okay, so they helped Kenneth out. That's probably the same ankle has been hurting him last week. He, got treated for, and I believe number 76, Stephen Johnson, has come on to take that spot on offense. So that'll make Stephen playing both ways.
Yes, it will. Just another one of our kids. We have plenty of them that play both ways, and they'll just make another one.
Right, and I think they have called an official's timeout.
Okay.
Randy. Central Automotive, Marshall Engines. Thinking about replacing? Don't replace it, repower it. An engine sale is going on now at Central Automotive. For a limited time, save on these popular remanufactured engines. A Chevy 350 1969 through 85 2-bolt main is just $729. 4-bolt just $799. A Ford 302 69 through 86 just $799, and a Chrysler 2.2 liter 81 to 92 is only $999. Amazing prices, and all these engines come with the outstanding 36 50,000 mile warranty from Marshall Engines. Okay, back to action here on Log Mountain. 1:55 left. Corbin with a 2nd and 9 on their own 20-yard line. Cook coming in motion to the near side, I formation. Over to Mills,
right,
and
I think he was looking to run it before he caught it. I think he probably took his eye right off of it right before he caught it.
Okay, let's go, boys. That was 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down 9. And from what we heard in Coach Greer's radio message that we listened to coming down here, he said he was going to try to take the run away from Corbin. Well, I don't think he's done that.
Not yet. He hasn't.
So far tonight.
We have been able to. We have ran it right up the middle too. I mean, so. But
okay. Tight left formation. In a flat, too. Stephen Cook.
Oh.
Picks up good yardage. Good yardage. Oh, steps out of bounds.
Such nice play. Such a nice play.
He's got 10. Looks like about a 25-yard gain there, Randy.
Pick up
from the 20 to the 44-yard line. So a 24-yard gain. Foley's pass to Stephen Cook in the flat on a 3rd down and 9 situation for the Hounds. So the Hounds get out of the shadow of their goal post anyway and get out to 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Hoover checks out.
That was a beautiful pass. He threw it before he looked, turned over the shoulder. It was right there. Well executed.
Okay, power I formation. One wide out. That's Mills to the bottom of your screen. Handoff up the middle. Goes to Sizemore. And the taxi cab picks up a good 7 yards. Okay, that's a good job there, Jonathan. Hook him on the arms and let's take him downtown, baby.
That was right, like we said, right up the gut. And they haven't proved yet that they can stop that run.
Right. 2nd down 2 for the Hounds over into Bell County territory on the 48-yard line of Bell County. Power I formation this time. Wide out to the top of your screen. Foley looks like he may be checking off. He's slow to get under center. And handoff to Cook. Off tackle.
Yep, it looks like it.
It's going to depend on the spot here as to whether or not we got a first down.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Well, they didn't think it was close enough because they moved the ball real quickly. So it's going to be a third and about 2 feet, third and a foot. Yeah. For the Hounds, 35 seconds left and counting in the first quarter, Randy.
Big play right here. Very big play.
Right.
And you might be looking.
There's a lot of things you could do right here. I mean,
yeah.
you could pass it, you could run it, either one. Power I formation, wide out to the bottom of your screen. Handoff up the middle, Sizemore. He bulls his way. Carrying a man, 2 men, and picks up that's a good 10-yard gain right there for Sizemore, number 32 for Corbin. First down, Hounds, 14 seconds left. Corbin trailing 7-0 and driving the ball from their own 19-yard line.
Probably not. Well, the clock's run. We're probably just going to be content. Just let this quarter run on out.
Just let this quarter run out.
Yep. And
okay.
Very happy with the way John Sizemore is coming out.
Oh yeah, we're taking it to him up the middle. And we'll go back to Central Automotive Marshall Engines. Thinking about replacing? Don't replace it, repower it. And engine sales going on now at Central Automotive. For a limited time, save on these popular remanufactured engines. A Chevy 350, 69 through 85. 2-bolt main is just $729. 4-bolt just $799. A Ford 302, 69 through 86, just $799. And a Chrysler 2.2 liter, 81 to 92 is only $999. Amazing prices, and all these engines come with the outstanding 50,000-mile Marshall engine warranty. Financing is available to qualified buyers for as little as $29 per month. Don't be left on the side of the road. And soon, stop in at Central Automotive, Falls Highway at the new Corbin Bypass, your Marshall engine headquarters. Back to action here on Log Mountain in Bell County, Kentucky, where the Corbin Red Hounds trail 7-0 to the Bell County Bobcats. Corbin starting this drive on their own 19-yard line. Picked up 2 or 3 first downs. They have the ball 1st and 10 on the Bell County 37-yard line. Randy, pretty good moving the ball that time. We had a pass, some runs, pitch out, off tackle.
I'd have to say right now that they're not keying on any one thing right now. We have to keep them. We're keeping them maybe not keeping them confused, but they're not being able to bring up 8, 9 players in that box, and that's what we wanted to prevent tonight. We wanted to make sure that we could keep them offset, that we could run our offense, and right now that's what we're doing.
All right, we can't make mistakes here tonight, though, folks. We are throwing 1 interception, and then let's end it at that, folks. Right there, just 1 interception for the night. Take care of the football.
We're going to come straight out into the huddle. Out of the huddle from the sideline here. It looks like we're going to try to run a quick one here.
Power I formation. Mills at the top of your screen, split. Foley under center. And here we go. Sizemore up the middle again. And the Bulldog picks up about 3 or 4 yards up the middle.
He kept his feet driving right there.
That's the key to it. Leg drive. That's the key for backs. Leg drive. Okay, brings that. That's a good 3 or 4 yards right there. We're going to 2nd down 7. 2nd down 7 for the Hounds at the Bell County 34-yard line. Corbin out of the huddle. Again lined up in the power I formation. Mills wide to the top of your screen. Foley hands it to second man through. Stephen Cook, good balance. Make the cut there, baby. Good job. Nice play. Pulled it out of Sizemore and handed it to Cook off tackle. First man through the guard. Second man off the outside of the tackle's hip. First down, Corbin. That's a good play, Randy.
He picked up about 12 yards right there, and that, like you said, it had me a little confused. He looked like he stuck it right in John Sizemore's hands and pulled it out. That was a well-run play.
Well, I tell you, there's been a couple plays that we just been a step away from breaking a big gainer. I'll take 10 yards at a whack any time, as long as we can put points on the board.
There it is again.
There it is again.
Driving really well.
All right.
He's come out. Looks like Stephen and John Sizemore come out here with they got a little fire under them right now, and they're really running well.
Giving up that touchdown, boy. Got a little fire in them. All right, 2nd down and 3 for the Hounds on the Bell County 15-yard line. The Corbin driving. They started this drive on their own 19-yard line with 10:43 left in the 2nd quarter. Corbin trailing 7-0. Power I left, unbalanced left, and we were moving.
Just a split second early.
Gosh.
Just a split second early. He looked like he might have been trying to anticipate the snap just a little bit.
With unbalanced left, that's the side we're running to. So instead of 2nd down and 3, we're going to have 2nd down and 8. Come on, guys. Mental. This is mental.
It's going to be second down and long 8 here. Look
at the football if you can't hear. Look at the football.
Ball's on the 20-yard line. Deepest we've got in with this second drive, but this.
Right. Power eye. Split to the bottom side of your screen. And a counter play.
Oh.
I think they had a stun on that time.
Because
that Collett was waiting in the backfield for the second handoff to Cook. That brings up a third down and 9.
You'd mentioned Collett early in the pregame, and he made a nice play right there.
Well, he's one of the running backs, and he also is a linebacker on defense. So, you know, in Bell County's so Corbin takes a timeout here with 9:52 left in the second quarter, trailing Bell County 7-0. Davis Salvage, one of Southeast Kentucky's largest auto parts recyclers. Looking for a part for your late model car or truck, foreign or domestic? Check with Harold Davis at Davis Salvage first. They have a nationwide computerized locating service to help you find the parts you need at a fraction of the cost. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. just 4 miles south of Corbin on the Falls Highway. That's Davis Salvage. MasterCard and Visa accepted.
We got to wonder what we're looking to do right here. Third down and 8, and you know, we ran the ball so well tonight, but you know, that's a big chunk of change to try to pick up. And
sure is. But I like the idea of play action pass. You know, give good fake and good pass routes should put us open. So Coach Jewell took a timeout, and I see Coach Ferris is out on the field right now, talking to the team.
I tell you what, we haven't seen that little play that the little passing play that Sizemore
and now played. You know, so we got Warren in here. That's wide out. He's split to your left. Stephen Cook in the wingback position on the right-hand side. And Sizemore the only setback. Back to Warren. Oh, halfback pass.
And he's wide open.
Cook's wide open. Get in the hole.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Red Hounds.
Nice play.
Nice play. Halfback pass. Pitch back to Warren, coming in motion toward the quarterback from his wide out position. And Stephen Cook, there wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him when he caught it. And then he had one man to beat to the goal line. So with 9:45 left in the second quarter, Corbin scores. And we are set for the point after. Foley ready to kick. Cook ready to hold. That's Scott Cook, number 2, the holder for the Hounds. Good. Foley carries through. Good.
He slipped, but he got enough foot on it to get it through, and that's, you know, we're going to
Good job, Hounds. Good job, Hounds. Good play call from Coach Willard Ferris. Good execution of the play for the touchdown. It was a halfback pass. Brian Warren to Stephen Cook. And then Stephen turned around, ran about 3 yards to the end zone, Randy.
Yes, I mean, that was just a nice play right there. I was looking for a little trickery there when Brian Warren came in there. I haven't got to see him play football, but I know that he's an excellent athlete, and it was a real, I'm to love that type of play right there, and that just gets the crowd all fired up and a lot of enthusiasm tonight. So we got the first trickery in. You know, we've been talking about trickery. We thought we were going to see it from Tommy Gritter tonight, but I mean, we pulled that. Looks like we're talking about something here, and the referees might be waiting on us just a little bit here.
I think Coach Gorman is going over with the guys. Cover in your lanes, because that's the main thing on covering a kickoff is covering your lanes. Because Bell County had a pretty good return that last time. They fielded it on the 20, ran it back to, what was it, the 40?
Yeah, they ran it back to the
40-yard line. A 20-yard return really is not that bad defensively, but we're not kicking the ball that deep.
We're only kicking it to maybe the 20 or the 15. A 20-yard is nice if you're kicking it to the 5.
Right.
And we're not doing that here.
So Foley gets ready to move on the football. We're tied with 9:45 left in this here on Log Mountain in the contest between the Corbin Red Hounds and the Bell County Bobcats. Short kick fielded at the 20.
They're going to go right up the gut.
Right up the gut. Fielded by number 30. That's Kyle Wilson. A 5'10", 175-pound senior returns it to the 38-yard line. So the Hounds go back on defense. Let's see if we can answer the call here and stop the Bell County offense.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, got to get the ball off the field here. Looks like there's a little confusion. I'm trying to see what the there's a little discussion between Coach Jewell and the referee there.
All right. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company of Corbin, a major contributor to the lives and well-being of our children and community for over 60 years, giving you Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up products for the entire family to enjoy. Thank you, Pepsi-Cola Bottling of Corbin.
I'm trying to figure, what would you think that the discussion would be there? I'm trying to.
I'm not sure.
I was trying to pick it up. It looks like, oh, they're going to. Now,
now they've assessed the time. Well, I thought they were
timeout on us.
Well, in order not, Jules called a timeout. I can only think about what's going on. He's asking the official, Charlie Kirk.
Timeout.
Both teams charged with timeout? No.
No.
He said Corbin's charged with timeout. That's our second timeout,
Yeah.
so we got one left here in the first half.
If you said, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chandler.
Coach Jewell on talking to the defense. Randy, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
If you sit there and talk to the referee and you keep him over there, can he assess you a time? I couldn't figure out because it looked like Charlie Bill or Charlie Kirk was trying to walk away.
If he's asking for a rules clarification, then you can tell him before, okay, we can talk, but I have to, if there's no change in the result, then it's going to be, I have to assess you a timeout.
Okay, I understand what that is. So I was just trying to figure out. Then they acted like they were talking about something about jerseys, or they were pulling it. Both of them were pulling at their shirts or something. So I was trying to figure out exactly what the problem was there. I wish we could get a word in from one of our coaches up here standing next to us and might be able to tell us what's going on.
Okay, Bell County comes on the attack. I formation, wing right, split into the top of your screen. Quick handoff, reverse. Oh goodness gracious.
Played so well.
We sure did. That's going to be a big gainer for them. And brought down from behind.
It's by 22, Stephen Cook. Well, that was a big play. And we had two guys that had such good coverage, but
we had him right there in the backfield and missed him.
Yes, we did.
That's just the kind of thing that Bell County can do to you. Break a big one on you now and then. But your defense has got to stand up here and answer. You got to answer the call, folks. First down and 10 for Bell County on the Corbin 28-yard line.
As a gain of about 33 yards on that play. That was one of those big plays that we didn't want to see at any time in this game tonight.
Power I formation for Bell County. Wide out to the top of your screen. And they go up the gut.
Well, Graham come up there and put a nice play on him, but
call it.
I really don't want to see
he gets cut down there at the end by the safety, Bram Hoover.
But I don't want to see Bram making all those tackles tonight.
No, sir. We got to close that gap. And Levi Skeen checks out, and Billy Kane checks in. Looks like we're going inside the 10-yard line, bringing Billy Kane for some extra meat on the front wall. Second down 1 for Bell County at the Corbin.
It's at the 20. Looks like at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line,
yep,
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We're looks like they got the full house right there.
Yep, second man through. He gets hit, spins.
He got hit hard twice. And look, Bram Hoover hit him, and then looked like
Bingham carries.
27.
He picks up the first down.
27, Steely.
Steely put a nice lick on him.
He gained about 2.5, 3 yards on that carry. So first down and 10 for Bell County on the Corbin 15-yard line.
At the Corbin 15-yard line.
Step it up here, Hounds. Come on, defense. Play like you mean it out there, baby.
We got some more confusion, and I wonder. Yeah. Oh, they got problems with the chain right here on the. Looks like the
chain must have broke.
Yeah, chain is broke or it's wound up. I can't decide.
Okay,
they've got it back fixed. We'll probably come right back.
All right, 8:15 remaining in the second quarter. Score tied 7-7 here on Log Mountain between the Bell County Bobcats and the Corbin Red Hounds. Bell County is driving. They're on Corbin 15-yard line, first and 10. Bell County out in the power I formation. Wide out to the top of your screen. Nice play.
Yeah. Ball was loose, and we might have picked that one back up. Well, we're not coming up very quick, but that was a nice lick, and that ball was on the ground for a minute. Ooh, that would have been nice.
Nice defensive play by the Hounds there. Well, we had 2 or 3 people in his face, didn't we?
Yes, that was a nice lick put on him right.
That's a loss of 2 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 12 from the Corbin 17-yard line.
Well, we asked for some turnovers last week. We may need to start asking for them up here in the booth up here tonight.
Right. Here we go, Hounds. We'll take a turnover right here.
Yeah, we will take a turnover. I'd like to see another
I formation. Now, this is the same one they ran the reverse off of this time, but, you know, they may fake that this time. 2nd man through.
Yes. Oh. Looks like we held on to him, but he's going to be he is going to pick up a first. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down.
Come on, guys. You got to stick that runner now. You got to stick him.
It's going to be first down. Looks like
first and go on the 5.
Yeah, first down, 1st and 5.
First and goal.
Come on, Hound, step up here now. Kenny Bays checks in for John Davis.
John Davis.
We're going to get an extra lineman in. Bell County 1st and 5, 1st and goal on the Corbin 5-yard line out in the power I. 2 tight ends. But this is just smash mouth football right here. That's a nice play.
That was John Sizemore, number 32, and number 22, Stephen Cook, comboed up on that tackle there.
All right, who's getting up off the ground last?
That was Stephen Cook.
Okay, good job, boys.
He racked him up on the bottom, and John Sizemore come across.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. Notice they're doing a lot of that fake to the first man, hand to the second man. That's the same thing we were doing.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get defense pop on that first man. And that's what happened. You know, the one time we didn't jump on the first man.
He scored it. He scored on it.
Power I formation, wide out to the bottom of your screen. Bell County, 2nd down and goal. They're going up the gut, and he dives over.
Touchdown. Well, he dove from a long ways. He
sure did.
He got way up in the air right there.
That's the kind where you like to meet. As a linebacker, you like to meet him in the air, baby.
Well,
so Bell County draws blood here at the 6:11 mark in the 2nd quarter. And Corbin comes on with Levi Skeen. Bell County lines up for a point after. I'd like to block one here.
Well, we were close. We had 2 guys.
We sure were. No, we got a penalty now.
What in the world
that comes from behind. Now, I got to say, we may have had too many men. You know, we have too many men on the field here.
I can't.
Too much time.
Both of them threw. I can't. I'm trying to count them up. I'm trying to count the. Well, looks like whatever it was, they've changed it. They're going to go for 2 now. They're coming back.
Well, yeah, they're going to get a penalized. We're going to get penalized to the 1.5-yard line.
We better count our men up again one more time there. So they're going to go from 2. They're going to get to go from like the 1.5 now to the 3-yard line.
We had too many men on the field.
Well, this would be a nice stop right here.
Yes, it would.
Gets a little momentum back.
I mean, you got to look for some, end around. Although they may dive over again. You never can tell. I've seen them do that dive and pull it out and hand it to a guy coming behind him, all the way across. Yeah, they're just going up the gut.
Same exact play.
Just going up the gut.
Yep. And that's going to pick up 2 for right there. That makes you sometimes it puts you in that position of having to play from behind just a little bit more, that extra point right there.
Let's go, Hounds. Step it up here, boys. So with 6:11 left in the 2nd quarter, Bell County goes on top by a score of 15-7. Bell County scoring a 2-point conversion after a penalty for Corbin, I believe, for having too many men on the field. So, Corbin, we got to answer the call. We got 6:11 here. We've moved the football well. Every possession that we've had, Randy, we've moved the football. Last time we scored.
Well, I look for us. I look for us to for us to be able to drive.
It on the ground
if we keep our enthusiasm and we keep going to our game plan, and I think we can drive on them. This might be one of those games where the offenses are just going to control the game tonight, and it just might be the possibility.
Yeah. This is a time where last time we had a kickoff return, they kicked it to the far side, and we were trying to run all the way across the field to get to a wall. That's tough to do.
It's very tough to do. that gives the defense the angle on the man. You always hear about the angle when somebody's running for a score. They had the angle on the man coming up at the field, and hopefully you just got to hope it's kind of guesswork. You got to hope you call that one right. And my guess, they're probably trying to keep it away from kicking it to Stephen Cook. So I would look for it to go either one side or the other here.
Okay, here comes the kickoff from Bell County.
Right back to the same spot.
Okay, I believe we're going to go up the middle this time. Warren looking for hope. He breaks right. Misses one tackler. Good cut.
Oh,
nice play.
I like that. I tell you what I like there. When he realized that he wasn't going to run around him, he put his head down and he just drove it in him and got him a couple extra yards. I like
nice return by number 14, Brian Warren. In his first game, here's the Red Hound in the 1999 season, becoming eligible this week. And he's been in shorts. He's been in the pads the required time. And he's making a contribution here for the Red Hounds. So Corbin takes over at their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10, power I formation, 2 tight ends for the Hounds. And off to Sizemore. He's trying to get outside.
Nice cut. Nice cut.
Keep your feet.
He was close. He had lowered that head a little bit. And they got that momentum where he was about falling down. But
big 10-yard. That's close to a 10-yard gain.
It's going to be close. They look like they're going to measure.
They're going to measure for it. Folks, I say it's about 2 inches shy where we're sitting.
We'll get a chance to get a word in from one of our sponsors here while they measure this.
Right. Are you confused about all the great sounding deals that are around on mortgages? Sometimes the deals are not as sweet as they appear. Cumberland Valley National Bank staff would like the opportunity to give you the greatest deal and make sure you understand what makes the great deal. Stop by and see Cumberland Valley National Bank and let them serve you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. So after the measurement, Corbin is short, what, about a foot?
About a foot.
Okay. So I missed it 10 inches.
Yeah, and this may give you an opportunity to open it up a little bit here. I don't know.
Sure, second and short presents a variety of problems if you're on the defensive side of the ball because there's, if you run it, no gain. If you pass it, no gain. You still got 3rd and short. So hand off to Cook. He turns up the middle, twist and turn. I believe we got enough for it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Short gainer.
Yeah. But it's going to be enough for a first down, and that's what I want to see. That's just fine.
Okay, here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Hounds at their own 47.5-yard line.
He didn't pick up much, but he picked up just enough.
5:22 left, 2nd quarter. Power I. 2 tight ends. Hand off to Sizemore on the back of the eye, and the taxi cab brings it across the 50-yard line to the Bell County 48.
We had good blocking there right there.
Sure, that looks like about a 4-yard gain for the Hounds.
Does he get credit for a yard for 12 inches?
Yeah. 2nd down, 6 for the Hounds in Bell County territory at the 47.5-yard line of Bell County. Corbin out, 1 wide out the top of your screen. And Sizemore trots over to the slot. Cook on the back of the eye. Now Sizemore. He goes farther out. And hand off to Cook. He goes up the middle. Pick up about a yard or 2.
Couldn't tell what. It looked like he might have got tripped up by one of his own players right there. I wasn't able to pick it up real quick. He's going to pick up about 2.
Blocking in front of Cook, number 50, Hank Sima. The other lineman, number 62, Matt Williams. Number 65, Jeremy Hart. Number 78, 78, Billy Kane.
This is a...
Can you tell if Miller's back in?
I saw, just a minute ago, I saw him limping, still limping on the sideline, so I haven't been able to pick it up.
And we got a little reverse to Sizemore. He gets outside. Jumps over 1, booms his way, and a taxi cab.
Nice play.
Takes it another 7 yards for a Corbin 1st down.
He looked like a hurdler right there. That boy went down to cut him, and he jumped over him just like you see them running those races. That was a nice play. And he showed some speed right there. He had people coming after him. He made the corner and turned on some speed. He's deceivingly quick for a boy that size.
Yeah, 6'2", 220 for John Sizemore. Power I to the left. Wide out to the bottom of your screen. Only under center. 1st down and 10 on the Bell County 29-yard line, or 39-yard line, excuse me. And Sizemore goes over the top.
We got airborne
All
right
right,
there.
there's times to jump, there's times to stay on the ground now. Let's make sure we're in the right mode there, Jonathan.
I got worried about him right there. He's had some problems with his shoulders, and that's one of those things that you kind of cringe when you see him land. You worry about him a little bit. Pick up about maybe 2 yards. All right.
We'll call it 2nd down and 8 from the Bell County 37-yard line.
Yes.
For the Hounds, folding in with the play. Corbin breaks huddle. Mills wide right. Sizemore in the slot. Cook on the back of the eye with Skeen, the fullback. Foley's under center. Takes it, pitches it to Cook. Got to make the cut here.
He made the cut.
Accelerate. All right, baby. Good job. Good blocking in front of Stephen by Sizemore and Mills, who were the wideouts. Also, Billy Kane down there leading the way.
He's going to pick up about 7 right there. I'm trying to.
Billy Kane, sophomore, 6'2", 268. Good job, Hounds. 3rd down 2, Randy, on the Bell County 32-yard line.
Well, you got to think you're in 4-down territory right here, too.
Sure we do. Okay. Let's make sure what position we're in here, guys. Power eye left. Wide out bottom machine. First man through. Yes. Stephen Cook picks up the 1st down.
Nice play. Nice play.
Golly, keep that leg drive, baby. There wasn't anybody behind him.
We are just driving the ball on them. They are not going to stop us. They haven't shown it that they can stop us yet, at least.
1st down, Red Hounds. Well, we haven't stopped them except on the first drive, Randy. So we're going to have to step it up defensively here and show them that we can stop Bell County on a drive. Sam Pennington tight into this side. Mills the split into this side, or the flanker to this side. Power eye. We got an unbalanced line. We got caught that time.
Nice. He kept his feet going out, the line of scrimmage. He had a 3-yard loss right there. He at least got back to the line of scrimmage. That blow.
I couldn't tell. Do we get any penetration from the defense right there? Because it looked like he stepped back.
It looked like some penetration. It also looked like it might have been a little bit slow in developing. But that play tends to be like that because you're coming down the line there. But they did get some. They probably come through the slot right there. They had that play.
I formation this time. Sizemore the wing back. Hand off to Stephen Cook. He makes a cut. Keeps feet. Picks up about 5 yards.
He made a nice dive right there in the end to pick up maybe another yard.
2nd and 11. And it's now going to be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, nice pickup right there.
On the Bell County 22-yard line. So we need a gainer right here. We need a 1st down, but we're going to go on 4th down even if we don't get it. So I would, I kind of look for Sizemore maybe on this one.
Yeah. He's sitting over.
Cook in the back of the eye. He fakes.
It's going to be a pass, and and he
intercepted in the end zone. Touchback.
That man covered it very well.
Yes, he did. I thought we might have forced that one in.
That was one of those that couldn't be overthrown. It was going to have to be set right in.
We've got another man down.
I can't tell yet. He's down there. I'm not sure here.
It's Jeremy Hart.
I haven't picked up a number.
Doggone it, 2 interceptions. This one in the end zone, that hurts. Any interception hurts, folks. The one in the end zone makes it hurt even worse. So a good play call that time, 3rd and 4 from the 22-yard line of Bell County. And we play action pass, bootleg, overthrow our man in the end zone, he gets intercepted. And we have an injured player for the Hounds. We can't tell which number he is yet.
I haven't been able to pick him up yet.
Shoney's of Corbin. Ahoy, all you seafood lovers. Shoney's of Corbin is your place to drop anchor for a whale of a buffet on seafood. Baked fish, shrimp, fried catfish, chowder, plus all the fixings. And on Tuesdays, you can get crab legs for only $3 more with your buffet. Sail into Shoney's on Tuesdays and Fridays from 4 p.m. until 11 p.m. for a great catch on seafood. There's always something great being cooked up at your Shoney's of Corbin. Back to action here at Log Mountain. 1:01 left in the 2nd quarter. Bell County leads 15-7.
What you can't do right here with 1:01 is give up some kind of big play and put them in scoring position. You've got to hold them. I believe we're going to get the ball.
I believe it is Jeremy Hart, number 65, shaking up on the last play.
Looks like he's
for the Hounds.
He's going to need a little assistance getting off the field.
Jeremy's a senior. Had a good career here at Corbin. Jeremy's 5'9", 205, playing the guard on offense, defensive end on the defensive side of the football. So that hurts us both sides right there.
One of our larger kids, too.
One of our 4 seniors. So we're going to have to step up here. So we got 2 linemen hurt here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what he...
Okay, so who we got in? Kenny Bays in at number...
Yes, it looks like
Kenny Bays on the defensive end side. Dale County in the power I with the wing to this side. There comes that reverse again.
Oh, Kenny goes on. Oh, ball's on the ground, and we got it.
We got it.
Got it.
All right. Who got
yes,
that?
Sir. Got that fumble recovery right there.
All right. Good job, Hounds. There's our turnover we were looking for, Randy.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we got a 2-minute offense here with 53 seconds left. And we're 1st and 10 on the Bell County 25.
Yeah, about the 26-yard line.
27-yard line.
So one thing you can say that has hurt us here, we've had to use 2 of our timeouts.
Okay, that was the play that went before for a big gainer.
Yeah.
Was it 33-yard gainer that last time, Randy? Gainer. And this time we played it well.
Kenny Bays, who we have seen.
Okay, we're going
looks like
get Sam Pennington out, Levi Skeen out, so we're going 4 wide.
We got
Sizemore, Mills the wing back, Sizemore at fullback, Cook on the back of the eye. Okay, got to get rid of it here.
Got to get rid
of it. We're on the run.
Oh,
catch it. There you go, baby. Get in the hole.
The ball's out of bounds. He should put the ball because it was fumbled out of bounds. I want to do it, but the ball was fumbled out of bounds.
Well, it should be a first down, so we're going to stop the clock.
Well, he started to run the clock there for a second.
Okay, that took, what, 8 seconds off?
8 seconds, yes.
8 seconds off. Now, Corbin's down here with 45 seconds left. In the second quarter, we've got 1 timeout left here, folks. 1 timeout. That's what we got. Power I formation. Clock starts. 42, 41. Foley under center. Hands off to Cook. Keep your feet. He's down to the 5-yard line, and Corbin calls
the timeout.
I believe Corbin's going to call their final timeout.
It's going to be second down. I can't tell if we can get a first down. That marker,
yes, we
can we? Because they have it standing up.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be. I mean, it'll almost be a touchdown.
I can tell where the back stick. If it's on the 10-yard line, it would have been a second and goal.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell.
So 35 seconds left. Second quarter here on Log Mountain. Bell County leads 15-7. Corbin took it over on a turnover by Bell County on their first play after intercepting a pass in the end zone. The Bobcats start out on their 20-yard line, and Bingham coughs the ball up on a reverse.
What do you think you're going to look at right here? No timeouts left. You've got 2nd and 6.
You got to call at least 2 plays, maybe 3.
Yeah.
I think you got to call at least 2. You might have to waste it down here. But you ain't got me to waste if it's second and goal right here.
Yeah.
Because, in order to stop the clock, I mean.
Yeah.
You got to spike the ball, okay?
Yeah.
So, we may run to the wide side of the field here to try to get into a possible field goal position. Okay.
To down the ball for field goal, yeah.
Well, run to the right so you'd be in the middle of the field.
And then take your third down and spike it.
But the way, we've been moving the ball well. This is where the linemen need to step up here, folks. 35 seconds left. Hand off to Sizemore. No reverse to Warren. He's got it. Get outside. Get outside. Get in the hole.
He got it.
All right.
Yes.
Touchdown, Red Hounds.
Yes.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. Corbin strikes again on the reverse to Brian Warren. Now we got a decision to make for the Corbin coaching staff.
And we got to make this quick. No timeouts to make this decision. We got to run this play right now. So you got to get BJ.
We got 25 seconds here from the time they mark the ball ready for play, which is right now. Okay, 25 seconds.
Plenty of time. We're going to have plenty of time.
Okay, Foley's still talking to Coach Ferris. Okay, now. Be an interesting call here, Randy.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Score 15-13. Corbin looks like they're going for 2 here to tie the ball game with 29 seconds left. Power I left. And here we go. Sizemore's got it.
Blocking.
Get in there. Get in there.
Oh.
No, I believe we're short.
He's not going to give it to us. He's not,
I believe we're short.
But, you're still only down 2. A field goal gets you back in the game. That would have been a big play right there, but
it sure would have.
But hey, you got to be happy. You took advantage of a turnover with 53 seconds. It only takes you 23 seconds to score, 24 seconds to score. That that is big. We have to carry that momentum into the locker room right here.
Great way to convert right there, guys. You give the ball up on the interception. Bell County runs one play, fumbles, we recover. And it takes us, 2,
It took us
4 play.
that was that. Stephen Cook caught the pass and took it down to the 10. Then he ran again to the 4, and then we
3 plays.
Yeah,
3 plays to score.
And you know, our new man tonight, Brian Warren, we are taking advantage of his athletic ability.
Right.
He is showing us a
quick.
lot. Yes, he is.
Quick.
I mean, he made the nice turn on that corner right there. We're seeing a lot of good out of him tonight. He just really came out and played.
All right, Corbin getting ready to move on the football. Foley's the kicker. We don't need to give up anything big right here.
Yes, we need to give something right here. We need to.
I'd squib it.
Yes.
I'd put it on the ground and squib it.
He got a little bit short, but maybe.
Hoping they'll fall on it. That's what we wanted, just right there.
Yep.
Make them fall on it instead of pick up and run it.
No, I'm not sure.
So that's their worst starting position right there tonight, Randy.
Yeah, it is.
The 30-yard line.
It is. They've started at they're stayed at their own 40 and their own 39. And I can't tell if he tried to squib it because I saw a lot of dirt when he kicked it. But he probably just tried to drag the ground a little bit and just get a little of it. And we got what we wanted out of that.
Maybe kind of trying to top the ball.
Yeah.
Put top spin on the ball, make it kick up high.
But right here, you can't go to sleep right here.
No, sir. All right, they got, let's see, different guy on the wing out here. And they open, hang on. Who was that there?
There's a host of hounds right there, and wait till they come out of there. Number 76 is that Stephen Johnson, and number 32 Sizemore.
Right.
I see that Kenny Bates is still in there in his same position. Looks like they're going to try to run one more play right here. We need to
be awake, guys. Be awake here.
Yeah.
Don't give up the big one now.
It's a pass, and you got to get there.
Attaboy.
Yes, that's exactly what we
Good job, Red Hound.
He wasn't going to be able to throw that ball. Number 9 over here was the only one the pass could have went to, and we had him covered by 3 people.
We came to play, folks. It's going to be a war second half here on Log Mountain in Bell County, Kentucky. At halftime, the score, Bell County 15 and the Corbin Red Hounds 13. We'll be back in just a few moments.
For the 10-count autograph football.
And welcome back to Log Mountain, where halftime, it's Corbin 13 and the Bell County 15. Randy, we got brought to you by R&R Computer Solutions, Ron Rose and his fine group of employees at R&R. Go ahead, Randy.
Well, we'll start off with our passing game tonight. BJ in the first half was 3 for 6 with 2 interceptions for 52 yards. Brian Warren, throwing a halfback pass, was 1 for 1 with a TD pass, and it went for 20 yards for a total of 72 passing yards. We ran 26 running plays for a total of 138 rushing yards. Stephen Cook rushed for 89 yards. John Sizemore rushed for 45 yards. And Brian Warren had 1 4-yard run, but it was a big one. It was at end around for the TD. So we had our TDs came in that first half at the 9:45 mark of the second quarter on a 20-yard halfback pass from Brian Warren to Stephen Cook, and at the 29-second mark of the second quarter on a 4-yard end around by Brian Warren after a Bell County fumble at the 53-second mark. Our 2-point conversion failed at that time. Corbin has had 4 possessions in the first half. Totaling 14 minutes and 6 seconds of time of possession. So I mean, we've held the ball longer than they have, and that's something we really want to do. It keeps our defense off the field too.
So 24 minutes of football, and we've had it 14. That's good Corbin football. Smash mouth, run it up the gut, and that's just what we did in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. We threw 3 or 4 passes, completing 2, or excuse me.
Completed actually 4.
Right,
BJ
4 of 7 total?
Yeah.
Okay, 4 of 7 total.
BJ had 3, and the Warren kid had the 1 pass there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the stats from my color man, Randy Worley, sitting in this week, taking my color position while I fill in for Philip Russell, who's gone to watch Littlefield play football for Union College. And we're back on Log Mountain as Corbin gets ready to receive the second half kickoff for the Hounds, and we'll go on offense first. We had a couple players hurt in the first half, and we've not heard anything at halftime concerning Kenneth Miller, number 69, or Jeremy Hart, number 65, and we'll see if we can find them here on the sidelines.
I see Kenneth Miller here down on the sidelines. He's up and walking. He doesn't seem to be like he's got a limp or anything, and he's getting some water, so maybe that might be a good sign that he's hoping. I'm hoping he's going to be coming back out there, and I'm looking for our other player. You said it was 65, right?
Right, 65 is Jeremy Hart.
And I'm looking for him.
I see Kenny Bays up on the front line. And number 55, Tyler Hart. Number 30, Aaron Sams. 70, Mark Jackson. and 59 Randy Cord up on the front line. See Scott Cook on the second line, Jason Steele at fullback, and Sam Pennington the other end. Deep, Mike Neal, Ryan Warren, and Stephen Cook. As Bell County gets set to kick off to start the second half of tonight's contest.
I'm looking for number 65 on the sidelines, and I don't see him. And I also don't see Kim Cleary out. So
okay, here we go. We got a squibber on the ground, picked up by Mike Neal. It looks like we're going to try it up the middle. Mike makes a good cut there, and picks up some good yardage now. Nice job. Nice job by Mike Neal, coming back after a concussion a couple of weeks ago.
He ran the ball real hard right there. Well,
yes, he did. Okay. And we have a timeout. We have an injured Bell County player. Looks like number 59.
Donnie Hartman.
Right. 5'11", 163-pound senior for the Bobcats. And looks like he may have hurt an ankle there. He's limping off with the aid of one of his coaches. As Corbin gets set to move on to football, first down and 10 on their own 32-yard line. And we have wideouts left and right. Oh, Bays comes off the field. So wideout at the top of your screen, power I formation. We start off Southmore. He bobbles the ball and gets cracked a good one as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Boys, we can't have that. A little mix-up in the backfield there. And Bell County make you pay for things like that. They'll smash you in the mouth, and they did that time. So brings up, I thought that was Sizemore. I'm sorry, it said Stephen Cook.
Yeah.
Okay, second down and about 9.
What scared me there, it was a bobble of that. I mean, that ball was up in the air for just a second. So,
ooh, yeah.
That's not what we need deep in this territory. We need to come out here.
Power I formation, Sizemore on the back of the eye. 2 tight ends. Pick up. And it's a pass.
No. So it should be a penalty right there.
There it is.
It finally came
There it is. Somebody had a hold. Was it 34 that had a hold of Stephen Cook?
Yes, it was.
Okay, 34. That is Jason Guy, the one that ran one of the touchdowns for Bell County?
Yes, it was.
Okay. He gets called for pass interference on the defense, which will bring up a first down and 10. It is a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. And an automatic first down for the Red Hounds. That moves the ball up to the 48-yard line of Corbin. Gives us good field position. First down and 10. Okay, Hounds, let's go here. Let's pop it in there. Power I right. Mills wide to the top of your screen. And here we have Cook up the middle. Lowers his head. Bulls his way for about 3 yards. Into Bell County territory to the 49-yard line. So 3-yard gain brings up second down, 7, long 7.
Long 7.
Long 7 for the Hounds.
Well, that penalty really drug us out of a hole right there. We were looking
We were
looking at 3rd and 10, and that was looking at a tough situation right there.
Okay, Corbin out in the same power I to the right, wide out Adam Mills. And an unbalanced line to the right. And we hand off to John Sizemore.
Keep them
first man through the line.
Yes.
And a taxi cab moves it down Main Street. Picks up about 3 yards. And that'll bring up third down. Third down and about 3.
Yeah, about 3.
Third down, 3 for the Hounds. B.J. Foley brings in the play to the Red Hounds. And Adam Mills back to the top of your screen. And we've been in the same formation here. We just changed the men on the back of the eye occasionally. Power I right, hand off. Sizemore, big hole. He cuts right, cuts left, cuts right.
He may get the run over somebody.
All right, baby. Nice play, Red Hounds. Woo, up the middle, up the gut.
That was a gain of about 20 yards on that play right there.
20 yards for Sizemore. Made 2 or 3 cuts there up the middle and bulls his way down to the Bell County 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Red Hounds. It's our first drive of the second half as we received the kick and ran it back to the, what was it, 38?
About the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
33-yard line
of Corbin. Now we change our formation. We're going to 4 wides. 4 wide, Sizemore in the backfield.
We're going to try to spread them out.
BJ maybe checking off. Oh, 30 pop, hands it to Sizemore, spins, and picks up a good 3, well, almost 4 yards there. maybe 5.
Yeah, that was a nice play. He kept on turning his feet again. That's
We
good.
were first down from the 25. This brings up second down from the 20. So a good 5-yard run by Sizemore. And he may have popped a snap in his helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mike Neal checks in. Sizemore grabbed a helmet from somebody.
And that's an equipment timeout, so I'm not sure what we're going to do here.
Well,
but he's asked for, we're ready to go.
Yeah,
we're ready to go.
Okay, we got a player in. Mike Neal checks into the offensive lineup for his first time here in a couple of games. Mike lines up at fullback, power eye left. Mills to the bottom of your screen. Hand off to Cook, spins. Ooh, short gainer.
Yeah.
Short gainer. For Stephen, it's going to bring up about a third down, or a 3rd and 5. They got no gain for the Hounds on that play. Coach Ferris getting ready to send the play in with our quarterback, B.J. Foley.
I'll tell you what, we were working hard on trying to get this helmet fixed over here.
I see Kenneth Miller back in at tackle on this side, and Hank Sima next to him. Matt Williams, the center. B.J. Foley hands off to Steve. There's a hole, big hole. Make your cut now. Make your cut. Attaboy.
Oh, way to keep those feet tight.
Way to keep them driving. Now look at the line down there.
Yes.
You got Billy Kane. You got Hank Sima leading the way down there, folks.
And I'll tell you who else I saw make a nice block. Adam Mills made a nice block downfield right there.
Great job, Adam Mills, blocking downfield. You got to have receivers that will block. Mike Neal checks out. Sizemore checks back in for the Hounds. First down and goal on the Bell County 7-yard line for the Hounds. So we brought it out here in the second half, and we shoved it down Bell County's throat. Sizemore under center. Hands up the middle to Sizemore. He gets some tough yards there. Gets down to the 5-yard line, Randy. Second down and goal on the Bell County 5-yard line.
Right. You know, we got Sizemore back in on the play right there.
I think it's been real important for us to come out and establish our run game here in the second half. Here's 7:30 left in the second half, so we've had the ball 4.5 minutes on this drive.
All running plays except for the one that was incomplete.
Right. Power eye formation. Quick hitter to Levi Skeen.
Yes.
And he's down to the 2.
That was very, very close right there. That was very close.
Keep your feet, baby. Keep your feet in leg drive. So we're down on about the 1-yard line. We'll bring up third down and goal for the Hounds with 7:07 left in the third quarter. We're going on 5-minute drive here, folks. That's Corbin football from way back. We like those long drives. Eat up the clock, folks. Hounds out of the huddle. Power eye formation. Sizemore and Skeen in the front of the eye. Cook on the tail. Foley the quarterback. Foley over center.
Yes, he got it. We got the touchdown.
All right.
He got lit
ball
hard.
just has to cross the plane. B.J. Foley on a quarterback sneak over left guard, following Hank Sima in for the score, making it Corbin 19 and Bell County 15. Corbin lines up for the point after, Randy.
Are we going to go for 2 here, or are we going to kick it? That swinging gate's not open here, so it looks like we maybe.
I think you'll probably see us go for 2 here.
Now that makes it. No.
Because that would give us 21. Let's see, 2 would give us 21.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, the play's in from Coach Willard Ferris. Red Hounds break the huddle here on Log Mountain. We scored in our first drive of the second half. 2 wide outs, lower bottom of your screen. Sizemore to the left. Oh, too much time, too much time. That came from the back judge, so that means too much time.
I don't know. They have the scoreboard still hasn't seen that we've even scored. I don't even think they don't want to acknowledge
it. Game on the Red Hounds. Folks,
this makes it
took a little long to get in, get the play in, and get up to the line of scrimmage. You got 25 seconds from when they place the ball ready for play. Now, okay.
Still going 4 wides this time, looks like.
This time, officials over talking to Bell County.
Yeah. I don't know what the discussion.
They said we hadn't. The PA announcer talks like we haven't scored.
Yeah.
And the official gave the score.
Yeah.
This is extra point.
This is the extra point. This guy.
This is the extra point. Come on, get in the right place here. No, we're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah. But we did score a touchdown. I know this man over here made the announcement.
Well, somebody needs to fire a rocket across the field. Tell them, put 6 on the board, folks.
But, you know, you see your down marker over here says 1, and the sticks
Right.
are...
And that's what you do when you score a touchdown. You lay the line to gain down. The box man moves first down on the 3-yard line.
And the scoreboard now is acknowledged that there is a touchdown. I think there was a little confusion there, and I'm not sure. I guess the Bell County coaching staff knew he scored or something,
Right.
but it seemed like quite a
So we've
bit of
taken a
confusion.
timeout right here with 6:44 left in the third quarter. Corbin has hit pay dirt on B.J. Foley sneak from the 2-yard line. Make the score 19-15, and then Corbin has lined up for 2, took too much time, got a penalty to the 8, so we're going from the 8-yard line on the point after here, folks. So we had a, 5-minute 16-second drive to open the second half. That's great. Good ball control. Okay, we got 2 wides and a slot man. Pennington moves to the other side at tight end. Unbalanced right. Foley fades back. Gets it to Stephen Cook.
No.
Oh, and he's tripped up at about the 10-yard line. And the score remains 19-15 in favor of the Red Hounds.
Well, that could have been important right there, but a field goal right now doesn't go on top of you. So I see the logic of going for the 2 right there, and we just need to make that defensive hold.
Gamble Collision Center. Have you had a little fender bender? Yes, we have. Then you need to see folks at Gamble's Collision Center. They'll put your car or truck back on the road with a showroom finish. They have damage-free towing, and all their work is guaranteed. All insurance estimates are honored. Gamble's Collision Center, 400 North Laurel Avenue in Corbin. Phone 526-6020.
I tell you, that was a big drive right there, taking well over 5 minutes, and we got to keep, we want to keep our defense off the field, which that's not many of our kids. Most of them go both ways, and we want to keep their offense off the field.
Right.
And we've just got to chew up that clock like that.
5 minutes and 16 seconds on the drive. Corbin picks up first touchdown of the second half, making the score Corbin 19 and Bell County 15 at the 6:44 mark in the third quarter. Now we'll see if the defense will step up here. Foley moves on the ball. Gets a good kick, fielded by Bell County at the 15-yard line. They start right, looking for the wall.
Yes.
Oh, nice. He slipped down, and Bays falls on top of him. To stop number 2, Bingham.
No, Kenny Bays made him...
He made him try to cut, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he slipped.
And I've noticed that in just the last couple of Corbin series, and in that time I've noticed 3 or 4 guys slipping down. I don't know.
They got a little dew on the grass
It
out
might
there
be,
now, and
yeah.
it's a little wet. Ball may be getting a little wet too at times if they're not getting keeping dry balls in there. So Corbin on defense. Bell County 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Corbin on top, 19-15 with 6:37 left in the third quarter. Okay, Hounds, let's step up here, baby. Bell County under center.
Second man
up through, and he picks up about 5 yards on that gain up the middle. So Bell County's not changed anything, Randy. There's
same thing.
Up the middle, off tackle, and occasionally around the end.
You just got to know which one, is just picking that man out and stuff.
That belly series is tough to cover if you got a good ball faking team. A belly series is tough for any defense.
I'd say we're going to look at that the rest
Full
of the
house backfield, Y formation, 1 wide out for Bell County.
No.
Oh, and here we're going to pull it and pitch it.
Oh,
nice job.
Play.
Nice job. Who's on the...
Jason Steely. Way
to play that ball. Way to string it out there, Jason. He did it just like they teach you, folks. You string it out, make them run wide, and then they have nowhere to go.
That was a loss of 2 on that play.
All right, good job. Brings up a 3rd and 8 for Bell County. So first passing
situation.
I don't remember being a 3rd and 8 here before.
No. We haven't seen that too much of either team.
For most teams, this will be a passing deal. So we've got to be right on the money here. 2 wide outs, split backfield for Bell County. It's a pass.
It's a quick one, too.
A quick one.
Oh, nice.
Wrap up.
Yes.
I believe they're going to be short.
They are going to be short, but it's going to be fairly. It's going to be a couple of yards away. And, you know, it's going to be a tough decision. I don't think
right now, I don't think Tommy Greer wants to give us the ball down here.
he's going he's asked for a measurement. I guess that gives him that free timeout, looks like.
Oh, yeah.
But he's going to get a measurement out of that.
You're exactly right. He's going to get him a timeout.
I don't know. I mean, now that ball, they moved the ball. No, they're not giving him the option. I mean, oh, here they come. Looks like they're bringing, I don't know if that's his punt team coming in or.
They've changed a couple players.
Yeah.
They still got their quarterback up there. So here we go, folks. 4th and 1 from the Bell County 39-yard line. And we'll see what Bell County tries to pull out here. They're going to try to pull us off sides, I think, first.
Yeah. How about a little bit of trickery right here,
well,
too?
Don't be surprised.
Look at all up in that box. Now, we got to watch this end around.
Come on,
right
let's
here.
stop them right here. Stop them, stop them.
Yeah, they're going to pick it up.
Well, folks, that's just smash mouth football right there. You line up and you go at it. See who wins that one. Bell County won that one. We'll line up 1st down and 10 for Bell County at their own 43-yard line. Corbin on top, leading 19-15 with 4:26 left on the clock in the 3rd period. Bell County out in full house backfield, 2 tight ends. And here we go, the belly series. Quarterback pulls it. And I knew he was going to do that sometime. Bram Hoover on the chase.
Right there that they didn't call.
And he pulls him down at the Corbin.
There it is. There's the clip right there. It was about on the our 46-yard line.
Well, they got to get that. Your outside man got hooked. You know, had 2 tight ends, so somebody, you know, they're trying to make a move from the outside in on a player, and they got they got the clip.
Yeah.
So we got a break there, ladies and gentlemen. Clip.
It looks like I can't. No, they're going to wave it off, and that's really bad because Stephen Johnson got absolutely cleaned in the back. I mean, he got hit directly in the back, and you know, one man threw the penalty flag, and another guy's overruled him, and I don't see that. I mean, he really, when you see him go down and land on his hands first right there, that's a tough, you know, you about know he's got hit in the back.
1st and 10 on the Corbin 31-yard line for the Bell County Bobcats. Full house backfield, 1 wide out. Top of your screen. Take to the first man. Second man through gets it. That's Collett, number 33. Picks up about 4 or 5. Up the middle. Next time they'll fake it to him, give it to the second man through. 2nd down, 6 for the Bobcats. They're at the Corbin 27-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Let's go, Hounds. Step up here now. On defense, Kenny Bays, Stephen Johnson. Billy Kane's in at 1 tackle. Hank Simon. Oh, Billy Kane's in at 1 end. I'm sorry. Yeah. Stephen Cook, the rover. Cornerbacks, Adam Mills, John Davis, safety, Bram Hoover. Linebackers, Aaron Sams, Jonathan Sizemore. Howdy, boy.
Yes,
nice play. Hank Sama got him by the ankles and cut him down from the side.
I tell you something I noticed here on our coach is really getting on them about the time they're giving them to snap the ball off.
Yeah.
I mean, they're wanting them to pull that, and I noticed them counting over here and letting the back judge back here. I guess that's actually the referee know that.
Well, the back judge is the one that's got the timing responsibility.
Yeah, but they're really hollering.
No gain on that. 3rd down, 5 for Bell County. Now they got a wing out. Strong side to the short side. And a quick pitch.
Oh, we've got it covered. We can just lock him up.
Nice play. Let him
slide
through a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be another
4th down opportunity coming up here for the Hounds to stop them. And in this half, we've got to step up here, and somewhere, Randy, we've got to stop Bell County drive.
We've got, that's exactly right. You just got to.
We had a 4th and 1 a minute ago. This time it's 4th and 2.
You got to make that play right here.
Come on, defense. Get yourself up for this. We got to stop them right here.
Well, this is a little bit longer situation right here. You're looking at a.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Tommy Greer calls a timeout.
Yep. Going to call the timeout right there. So, that's probably didn't like what he was looking at right there, and that gives us probably a little bit more chance to set it up too. Let's get a word from our sponsor right here.
Need your car washed? Need your oil changed? Bell's 10-minute lube and car wash at 1240 Cumberland Falls Road in Corbin is the place to take your car. And if you don't have time to take it to them, hey, they'll pick it up and deliver it back to you quickly and safely. The Bells are also pleased to announce that they have complete mechanical services available with ASC certified mechanic on duty with transmission specialists to computer diagnostics for your car. No job is too large or too small. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visa and MasterCard accepted. Sonic Drive-In. Hungry and in a hurry to get to the game? Well, swing on by your Sonic Drive-In on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, and just like they used to say, grab a sack full of those famous goody-goody hamburgers made just like you like them. They'll shine your teeth, they'll curl your hair, they'll make you feel like a millionaire. And did you know they have over 108 different kinds of shakes? You can get one different every day for the next 3 months and not get the same one twice. And right now, Sonic is happy to announce their Shake Sensations, the triple chocolate shakes, and their fantastic 11 different mint shakes. Sonic, America's Drive-In. Back to Bell County High School on Log Mountain, 4th down 2 for the Bobcats. Corbin looking for a stop here, looking for a stop.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Come on. Oh,
All right.
yes.
Good job, Hounds.
Oh, yes.
Great job, defense.
We played that absolutely perfect. Yes.
Great job, defense.
Now,
this is a stop you got to have. You show them you can stop them right here, Randy. Show Bell County they can't move that ball down the field all night on you.
So at 1:57 mark here, we're going to take over the ball at the Bell County 29-yard line. And right here, you can if you can set up a big long drive, you can really do some damage right here. You can
yes, sir, buddy.
Play from about.
You know, you look at Bell County safety. He's playing. He's a good 10-yard. He walked up.
Yeah.
He was back about 12 or 15. Corbin, full house backfield, hand off to Sizemore, breaks one tackle, breaks two tackles, keeps his feet, drive, leg drive, the taxi, moves it down Main Street from 3rd to 4th Street here at Bell County High School. It's 2nd down, 2nd and 6 for the Hounds.
You know, he made a good effort. He made, nothing, got something out of nothing there.
Broke.
Sizemore that time broke 4 tackles, folks, gaining that 4-yard gain. Here we go, Sizemore up the middle again. Keeps his feet, drive, and picks up about a good 3 yards there on to the Corbin 35-yard line, brings up 3rd down, and 3rd down 4, Randy.
Yeah.
1:09 left and counting in the 3rd period. Corbin on top, 19-15 over the Bell County Bobcats here on Log Mountain here this Friday night. Folks, if you can't get excited about football tonight, something's wrong with you. Check your blood pressure or something. Here we are, Hounds.
This is a big spot right here, 3rd and 4. Good opportunity.
Sure it is. Opportunities here. We need to capitalize.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's it, baby.
We did it.
That'll give us the 1st down.
BJ using the voice inflection right there. That's exactly how you teach it. He was bobbing that head just a little bit, and he drew 2 men off right there. Exactly what we wanted to see right there.
So 3rd down and 4. We pick up a 1st down on a Bell County offside to give us 1st down and 10 on our own 40-yard line. So we move farther away from our goal line. More toward Bell County's goal line, folks. Let's go down there and stick it in the hole again. Full house backfield, 2 wideouts right. Hounds, right. Quick hitter up the middle. Levi, drive those feet, baby. Good job by the Hounds. Good blocking up the middle. Folks, we have handled Bell County's defense up the middle about as well as we moved the ball on anybody this year, Randy.
I'd have to say that right at this point, we are very, very, very happy. I tell you what, I thought he picked up a few more yards than that, but I guess, he got tackled a little bit quicker. I thought he had probably picked up about 4 yards, but it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 here. I tell you, I'm getting a little chilly
We're going to let the clock run out here, Randy.
That's a good idea.
Run down to the end of the 3rd quarter. So at the end of 3, ladies and gentlemen, the Corbin Red Hounds are on top, and the crowd's up yelling for the Hounds. Support the Hounds here, folks. We're going into the 4th quarter. Corbin on top, 19-15. We're going to take the ball on our own 43-yard line, 2nd down and 8 to begin the 4th and final quarter here at Log Mountain. Snappy Tomato Pizza, home of the ranch pizza. I taste like no other kind of pizza. Subs, buffalo wings, salads, breadsticks, potato wedges, and their famous all-you-can-eat luncheon buffet with free drinks on Mondays and Tuesdays when you order their buffet. Eat in or carry out. For your convenience, Snappy Tomato Pizza has fast fast, snappy delivery service at home or to the office. Remember, we make our dough fresh in our store daily. Snappy Tomato Pizza goes great with Red Hound replays. Give them a call at 526-9300, Snappy Tomato Pizza Company.
Chandler, I got to tell you something right here about Snappy. They've got those new beanie toys in there, and I want you to go down there and get you one. The name of the beanie toy is Elliot. Elliot is going to be our mascot. We're going to have him with us on every game from here on out.
All right. You heard it live from Dan Junker. Elliot the Beanie Baby. Get him down at Snappy Tomato Pizza. Okay, Randy. Good defensive stop by Corbin that time. We picked up a first down there on a penalty. Now we have second down and 8 from our own 43-yard line to begin the fourth quarter.
I tell you, I'm as interested right here as just chewing that clock up and watching it run. I mean, and I know that's exactly what we're wanting to do. And, and when you're doing as good as
the more time we chew off the clock, the less time Bell County has to score, which is going to force them to maybe put the ball in the air.
I tell you what, we're getting a little enthusiasm over here.
Right, the Corbin fans are up and yelling. Okay, here we got slot right, slot left. I formation, Sizemore on the back of the eye. First fake. Here's second fake is counter.
But they played that pretty well. They covered it pretty well there.
We ran back to the formation side on a counter. And Sizemore picks up maybe a half, maybe one to bring up third down 7 for the Hounds.
Big play right here. Big play.
Bram Hoover checks in for the Hounds. Foley gets his play. And Sizemore slides out.
Are you looking for a pass right here, Chandler?
Play action possibly.
Yeah.
See if Warren's in there. I got Mills. Okay.
Yep.
Quick off the ball. Here we go in motion with Mills. And fake.
Oh, he's got to get rid of it. Oh, he didn't get rid of it.
And sacked. Brings up fourth down 10.
Yep. I didn't pick.
For the Hounds on their own 40-yard line. 11:03, 11:02 in quarter.
Chandler, this is going to be our first punt of the night.
Yes, and it's in the fourth quarter, ladies and so Bell County has punted once in this game. So Corbin comes on to punt on 4th and 10, or 4th and 11, excuse me, from their own 39-yard line. So we don't need any mistakes here, folks. Let's don't give anything to return either. Get down and cover, Hounds. Hoover snapped to Cook. And
no, that's good. He's kicking away from him. That light ball actually had a little hook on it.
Oh,
yeah!
Oh, recovered by Corbin! Who is
that? Was
Hoover!
Graham Hoover.
Hoover covered. Folks, that was a great punt. End over end, sideways. Hit and took a wild bounce away from the player of Bell County. I don't know if that was Collard or not, or Guy. But Bram Hoover, Johnny on the spot, Hoover recovers on the Bell County. Goodness, are we on the 12-yard line?
Chandler, I think that ball had like a little hook on it, and when it bounced, it went away from him, and he still tried. The best thing he could have done is just let that ball go on by him, but he tried to pick it up.
3-2 count, folks, and he threw a curveball. Got him on the hook. Corbin with the ball back. Full house backfield. 2 tight ends for Corbin. Foley under center.
We were in
Take
a good
the Sizemore.
right
out in the flat.
Oh,
overthrown.
I can't figure out where he was thrown. I can't.
It was intended for Stephen Cook, I believe.
Or it could have. And Mills was going out there too, and he threw it in between them.
Both were on an out pattern by Cook, maybe a flag by Adam Mills. Brings up second down and 10 from the Bell County 12. So Coach Ferris went for broke here on the first play, and it's good. I like that.
Yes, I do.
I like that. Try to get them by the jugular vein, buddy. We can put them down here. Come on, Hounds. I formation. Slot right, Sizemore's the slot. Foley under center, fakes one way, hands back to Cook.
Oh,
he's hit hard by Collett, and he bounces off and picks up, I'm going to say 4 yards there. That's across the field from us, so we're trying to spot it here 50 yards away.
Yeah, it's tough. That was,
So make it 3 yards.
Stephen was hit hard, but I tell you what, kept his feet driving, and he got 3 yards out of it.
Okay, so we got Brian Warren checking in, and you can bet Tommy Greer is going, pass.
He is definitely thinking about a little trickery. I tell you what.
Okay, Scott Cook wide right, Bram Hoover wide left. Got Brian Warren at the tight end spot. Here comes Scott Cook in motion. Back towards center. He goes down.
Oh, look at this.
Screen to the right.
Oh,
He's wide open. Wide open.
Oh.
In the hole.
We missed one tackle right there, but I believe we got our first down, though.
I believe it's going to be first and goal.
I thought that was going to be a touchdown for
Great pass play. Scott Cook from his wide-out position came in motion back toward the center of the field.
And, first down, man.
Back in motion toward the center. Warren was the wing back. Scott Cook, as soon as the ball was snapped, he went straight to the goal post. Everybody went with him, and it left Brian Warren wide open for a big 12-yard gain. First and goal. We're on the Bell County 2-yard line, folks. Get up and get excited here. Full house back, power eye left, 2 tight ends. Sizemore up the gut,
touchdown.
over the top.
Well, they didn't motion for it. I don't see how he didn't get in right there.
I don't either.
No one ever touched him right there. But that must have been a long 2 yards right there. But I'd say it has to be close to the 1 yard.
That's all right. That's all right, Texie. We're going to get this, baby. Okay, we're down to second and goal. We're so close to the flag, Coach. You couldn't throw coffee between that and the marker.
Yeah,
8:29 left. 8:28 left. Fourth quarter. Corbin about to score here on Log Mountain.
Last time we saw this situation, we saw BJ do a quarterback sneak, but we may look at something a little bit different right here.
Holy, here comes Sizemore. He's going to put it in.
That time.
Touchdown, Red Hound. 8:14 left in the fourth quarter. Corbin goes on top by a score of 25-15. Great job, offense. Great recovery of the Bell County muff punt by number 83, Bram Hoover, on a 12-yard line of Bell County. So the swinging gate closes. We're going to kick this one, folks. That'll put us up 11 points. We're up 10 now. We're going to try to make it 11 here. Scott Cook to hold. It's down. Foley's high kick.
And that should have been the snapper was hit, right, or the holder was hit right there, and I thought it should have been a penalty.
All right, Randy, great job, boy. Let's get excited here.
Yes.
Corbin's on top, 26-15 with 8:14 left in the fourth quarter. Boys, you got to keep that excitement rolling. We got to have the ball back and stick it in again. Cumberland Valley National Bank, when it comes to banking, look to your friends at Cumberland Valley National Bank. Let our friendly staff arrange a loan with competitive rates and flexible terms. Cumberland Valley National Bank has 11 locations in the Tri-County area to serve you. Cumberland Valley National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chandler, I mean, that was just, that was what we needed. We needed that turnover deep in Bell County territory. They made the mistake that we needed, and then we stepped up and put it in the end zone. 11-point lead with 8:14. We know they don't got a passing game. They're going to have to try to run, and they're going to have to try to get 2 scores with 8 minutes and 14 seconds. It's going to be tough. But right here, your defense has got to try to make sure that they at least don't get that big play.
That's right.
That quick score.
Make them meet the clock off. And drive the ball. If they're going to score on, make them drive it and eat the clock off. Foley gets ready to move on the football. As we said, Corbin on top with 8:14 left in the fourth quarter, 26-15. Foley's kick.
I like
it's a
that
grounder.
Kick right there.
A high kicker fielded by number 34. That's Jason Guy.
Bram Hoover made a nice tackle there. Now we're going to give up the ball.
Tackle by Bram Hoover on the
43-yard line, looks like.
Bell 43.
Yeah, Bell 43-yard line. And that's another good field position, but, I like the idea of keeping it away from those fast guys, too, and don't give them that chance for return. You get good coverage right there at least. Coach
Greer's after trying to exhort his kids to put out and put a score on. Corbin's side of the ball, Coach Jewell is after his defense. Bell County coming out in the full house backfield, 2 tight ends. Let's step up here, Hounds. Put the whammy on them now. Oh, good job, Eric.
Right there.
Great gang tackling. I see Bram Hoover coming out on Sizemore.
I saw Bram Hoover. He wasn't 6 yards.
See number 50, Hank Sama.
Bram Hoover wasn't 6 yards off the line of scrimmage. We're going to make them throw it. And I don't think they're going to do it, but we're going to try to make them, and we're going to play.
Well, they're going to do it at a time they think we don't expect it. Now, we're going to have to be able to read this thing now. We're going to have to be able to react to what's going on. Okay, full house, wide out to the near side. Bell County drops back. Here's the quick out. Complete to number 9. And that is B.J. Brock, 5'10", 168-pound senior. And he picks up a first down. And they'll try to eat you up with that little pass.
That's the
last year against Bourbon County, Dudley Hilton ran that pass against us all night.
But that's the same play they ran. I think it was in the third quarter. They ran that little pass when they had 3rd and 8. So that's probably that's probably their bread and butter pass that they're going to run on you. And
look out. Now here goes number 9 goes off. Here we have full house backfield. 2 tight ends. This is the time you want to step up here. Smash. Okay, fake.
Oh.
There's the guy.
Oh, that's going to be
intercept.
Oh,
goodness gracious, boy, we had him on the ground back there. Keith Nelson was looking at that pass from the sitting position.
Do we have a corner blitz on right there? Because we had a bunch of guys on there, and that was a good play, and he just couldn't get enough on the ball.
Yeah.
We had a good chance.
You saw the receiver tried to sneak out, just tippy-toe right out there and get behind the defense. But we had so much of a blitz on the quarterback, Nelson.
He was running backwards when he tried to throw it. He just couldn't get enough on it.
You can't throw that kind of pass running backwards.
And that was good coverage by Bram Hoover, and Stephen Cook was back there. Right. They read that well.
Well, as far as we were from this 60 yards, 75 yards from the ball, Randy, it's hard to tell how close we were to intercepting that.
Yeah. I want to watch.
Okay, full house backfield. 2 wideouts to the left. 7:23 left, 4th quarter.
Right up the gut.
Right up the gut. The same play they scored on. Well,
he about fumbled the ball. Adam Mills put
that was 34.
That was the kid that scored the touchdown.
That's Jason Guy, yes. The guy
it was the same exact play.
Right.
No, Adam Mills read it well, come up there and put a helmet, and actually broke the ball loose for a second.
Clock's running, folks. We're down to 7:04, 7:03, 7:02 in the 4th quarter. Corbin on top, 26-15. Let's step up here, defense. Full house backfield, wide out to the left, or near side. Step up here.
Right up.
Fake, second, hand first. Oh! Bulls his way. Jason Bingham. Folks, they ain't quit. There's no quitting this Bell County team. I hope you didn't think they were going to quit, because they're not. They are not going to quit on you.
And they're driving quick.
I saw them come back against Tate to score on the there in the third quarter or early 4th quarter against Tate's Creek. And then Tate's Creek answered the call and put them to bed. But we'll hope the Hounds can do this. We got an equipment timeout. And, okay, we're ready to play. Clock is running, 6:36, 6:35 left in the 4th quarter. Now, if we get this ball back, you can bet we're going to eat some clock up. Full house backfield. Nelson under center. Fake first man, fake second man. He pulls it. He's got a good lead on everybody. I think he's going to go.
Yes, he is.
A great play call by Coach Tommy Greer and his offensive coordinator. He pulled it once, pulled it twice, tucked it, and went around the end.
That's at the 6:17 mark.
Right.
So, they scored. That was less than 2 minutes on that score.
Now we'll see what Bell County is going to do here on the extra point.
Looks like they're going
to try to go for 2.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 to give themselves that opportunity to have the field goal.
Yeah.
Either way, if you don't get it, you're still looking at having to score.
Come on, Hounds, get in there, Billy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to make it in there.
Okay, Billy, get in there. Come on now. Get set. Moving.
I thought
pitch it. Get him. No, he did not make it. He did not make it.
Oh, no, so late over here. He put his hands up so late. I don't know what we were waiting for right there. That ball was really slow. That man was really slow raising his hands up over there.
Folks, you watch it on TV. You watch it on TV. 26-23, 6:17 left in the 4th quarter. Corbin still on top by 3, and we're going to get the ball back, folks. I would expect an onside kick here from Bell County. That's what I'd be expecting. Coach Jeff Gorman's out there with the kickoff return team. Coach Jules pulled that hat off, and I think he's hot, folks.
Yeah, well, Coach Ferris is over here getting on this referee, and he's saying he got in by about a foot, but what I can't understand is if he got in by a foot, why didn't all of them have their hands raised up? And that was it was a good 5 or 6 seconds after the play had been called dead and stuff.
Yes,
so,
it was.
It was the referee that came off the Bell County side, and he might have been, I don't know, he might have had a better view of it than we did.
Boys, taking an awful long time over there. Let's get them on the field now.
Yep.
Okay, hands on the front. Make sure you get on the football.
It looks like, we got our normal group up there, but you got to be thinking about it, and I'm sure they are.
Right. I think Jeff might move his second line up here. Scott Cook it in, Sam Pennington it in, and Jason Steely, the fullback, on the receiving team. Collett tees the ball up.
He's been the man kicking it all night, so.
Be prepared for anything, guys. Get on the football.
They're thinking about it right now.
This could be a pooch kick. It could be an onside kick.
This is one of those situations I'd like, they pooch kick it, we cover it, we get good field position,
Well, I think Charlie Kirk's given them plenty of time.
Yeah, I'd say
He's probably had 2 minutes here between the score and the time it blew his whistle ready for play. And it is
gonna kick
on
it
the ground, and it's fielded by Warren. Okay, looks like we're coming up the middle. Warren breaks right, breaks left, misses. Okay, good return.
Oh, such a late penalty. I just don't understand. That penalty was thrown way after the play. Now, I'm not sure what he's going to call there. It is. It's going to be a clip.
Dead
I'm
ball.
sure.
Personal foul on Corbin.
So he's going to call that a late hit, I guess, more than anything.
Yep. So instead of having the ball 1st and 10 from the Corbin 32-yard line, we're going to go back to 15 yards.
It's about our 18, isn't it?
We'll go back to the 17. It should be around the 17-yard line. We'll take over 1st and 10. I'll tell you, folks, you watch.
Right here's where our team's got to step up.
You got to watch out.
Yeah.
You got to watch out. Now, wait a minute. Now, why do we have...
I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of confusion with this. The referee here on the other side, and it was some Bell County, the coaching staff yelling at him, and I can't figure out what it was.
Okay, I formation. Wideouts left and right. Sizemore's the slot. Cook on the back of the eye. He takes it up the gut. Leg drive now. We got to have a 1st down here. 6:04, 6:03, 6:02, 6:01. 2nd down, and 7 for the Hounds on their own 21-yard line. Okay, Hounds, pick it up here. Power eye right. Foley hands off to Sizemore. He picks up about a 1, maybe 2. That's going to bring up third down.
A long 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, about 3rd and 6.
Okay, we need a break right here, folks. Come on, Hounds, suck it up. This is what you play for. Reach down inside you. Play from the heart right here. We've done it all night. We've reached down. We've made it count. Let's go, Hounds. You linemen up front. Sizemore, Kane, Williams. Timeout. I think we had somebody line up in the wrong position.
Yeah.
Waste of timeout. I won't say waste of timeout. We had to call a timeout.
You had to call that timeout because you take that penalty. It's 3rd and 11.
Right.
That's the right play right there.
Okay. 3rd down 6 for the Hounds after the timeout. Union National Bank has a wide variety of banking services available to you, from personal checking accounts and new car loans to business loans and certificates of deposit. For over 65 years, Union National Bank has been working and helping the people of our area. Stop by and see them for any of your banking needs. And remember, at Union National Bank, you're more than just an account number. You're part of our banking family. Tri-County insulated metal panels and storage buildings. Are you tired of not having room in your garage to park your car? It's full of all your lawn and garden equipment. Do you need extra space to store all those holiday decorations? Then our good friends at Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels and Storage Buildings on the Old London Highway can help you with your storage problems. They can build you a storage building as big as you need for all your tools and equipment with room to spare. Call Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels at 523-9232. They have free delivery of their buildings in the Tri-County area. Randy, back to Log Mountain.
I tell you what, this is a big call right here. I mean, it's just,
5:01 left in the 4th quarter. Corbin on top by 3, 26-23. And here we have I formation, wing left. And tailback resets. Foley on the drop. Oh gosh, in and out of the hands of Adam Mills on a crossing pattern.
Yep.
Brings up 4th down and 6 for the Hounds. That's good. I like the call. Adam Mills from the wingback position on the far side came all the way across to the near side. Scott Cook drove deep on a post pattern.
It looked like to me they ran into each other. I'm not sure, but I think Scott Cook and Adam Mills might have ran into each other. Right here, we got to have a good kick. We've got to have us a good deep kick here.
Yes, we do. Or keep it away from somebody that's going to return. They got Bingham back there and Nelson. Ooh, there's a one-hopper.
Oh, good kick, though. It's going to bounce. They're not going to get, probably not going to get a return on it.
Come on, Bal. Give us a bounce.
Now that should have been a clip right there. There it is. Yeah,
all right,
good.
So the ball comes to rest on the Bell County 29-yard line, but there was a clip by Bingham, number 33.
Well, that was really just not very smart by him.
Now, wait a minute. Is this a loose ball foul? If this is a loose ball foul, it is penalized from the previous spot. Now, you got to stay there. Stay there, guys. Don't move. Charlie, you better make the right call on this.
If it's a
This is a loose ball foul. The clip was on a loose ball.
Wait, I don't think our coaches know. They're bringing them down here, and that's they're calling it after the. I guess they're saying the kick had been made there.
It doesn't matter. The ball is loose. Nobody has possession.
Yeah.
That's a loose ball foul. I'm up here in the booth. I can disagree with what they did.
Yeah.
But I like having them back on the 12-yard line.
I do
4:45 left, fourth quarter. Come on, Hounds, step up here. Let's go, defense. This is the place. This is what you played for all night. 4:45 left. Step up here and stop them. Come on now. First pull, second pull. Here comes Bingham. He's driving.
Yeah, he's going to pick up. He's going to pick up about 10 yards right there.
Come on, Hounds. Reach down inside you, baby.
And they're going to probably draw a measurement out of this. Yeah, they're going to draw a measurement. We'll see here.
Timeout for a measurement. Okay. Union National Bank is proud to reintroduce the Union National Bank customer hotline. Now you can access your account 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from any touch-tone phone. It's like having a branch office in your own home. Use your hotline to check the balance of your savings or checking accounts. Find out the current market rates or loan payoff balances. Union National Bank, committed to the future, committed to you and your needs. Union National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Okay, second down and short, Randy?
Yeah, second down and short.
Here we are, 4:32. Wind the clock, Charlie.
Here we go. There we go.
4:31, 4:30. Bell County second down and a short one on their own 24-yard line. Step up here, Hounds. Step up here, Hounds. First man, fake, second man through.
Second man through. Oh, yeah.
Good balance.
Yeah.
And brought down by number 27, Jason Steely, on a big gainer. Folks, we can't, come on, guys. We can't let them have that big play now. Can't let them drive that ball down the field on us. We got to step up here and have a stop.
Well, that's that big, wasn't that great big play, but still he's chewing up big yardage, and the clock stops on the first down. We need.
Come on, Hounds. Come on, Hounds. Step up here. Don't get lulled to sleep. First man through, second man through.
That was that man. That's 34.
Jason Guy.
Yeah, and that's that play that, it hurt us with a touchdown. It didn't hurt us the next time they ran down here.
They get about 5-6 yards out of it. Brings out second down and 4 for Bell County at their own 44-yard line. Come on, defense. Got to step up here.
Right here's when you see that.
Pride, tradition, right here, baby. You got to lay it on the line. Full house backfield for Bell County. We need a break here, folks. Make a break. Make the break, Hounds. Second man through.
Got him. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice play.
Nailed. Who was that? Hank?
It may have been Sizemore.
Sizemore?
I'm not sure. I missed it, but that was a nice play.
Okay, third down 4 here, folks. Let's get a stop. Big play right here. 3rd and 4, 3:05 and counting. 3:04 and counting in the fourth quarter. Corbin leading by 3, 26-23.
You got to look at that, man. The quarterback, running that triple option here. Right. They're going to call a timeout.
Who's going to call it?
Looks like Bell County's going to tie time.
Bell County going to?
No, that must have been us. I didn't think we called it.
Is that our last one?
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not sure.
Okay, maybe our second one. Timeout for the Hounds.
Well, that's a good.
Stanley Henry's Food Marts. Open 25 years and still going strong. Get your day started off right with a cup of the best coffee or cappuccino anywhere. Certified by Coach Randall Sawyers, always hot, always fresh. Open 365 days a year with 4 locations to serve you. Tattersall, Gordon Hill, Maple Lane, and North Corbin. Stanley Henry's Food Marts is your headquarters for whatever you may need. Gas, pop, milk, snacks, candy, or lunch meats. Stop by Stanley Henry's Food Marts soon.
Well, Chandler, I tell you what, 3rd, long 4, you know, I guess we just wanted to make sure we were in that right place right here. You know, this is that place. You make a hole right here, make a 4th down. You know, this is a good place to be right here. You know, our defense can step it up right here, and you know, it's probably a good call. You want to make sure you're lined up right here.
Right. Don't want to give up anything big.
No.
Let's go, Hounds. You ready to go here? Step up, make the play now. Here's first man through.
Oh, he was so close to going.
Gosh.
Gee wee. That was really, really close.
Number 2 on the carry, Jason Bingham. Picks up a big 3rd down, picks up about a 14-yard gain. First down and 10 on the Corbin 42-yard line with 2:47 left. Come on, Hounds, I got to stop them here. Step up. Playing for your school, playing for yourself. Let's go. Step up here, Hounds. This thing isn't over yet. Get the stop.
This is one of those places you like to see a big penalty, I tell you. I'd love to. That's going to be Jimmy Carlin on the carry, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5.
2:25 and counting. The Hounds on top by 3, 26-23 with 2:20 left. It is 2nd down and 5 for Bell County on the Corbin 42-yard line. Get up, folks. Stand up and holler. Wherever you are, let's go. Full house backfield for Bell County. Come on, Hounds. 2nd man through. He jumps over 1. And he gets the first down to the Corbin 34-yard line.
Yep, it's going to be a first down.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter on Log Mountain. Corbin on top, 26-23. Come on, Hounds. Step up here. You got to get tougher on the run. Let's go.
You know, they're running every time off that right side.
Yeah.
You know, they're probably going to lull us right here, try to lull us into sleep right over here on this left-hand side.
Okay, here comes the quick
out. Oh, he had it.
He's down at the 1-yard line.
Oh,
saving tackle. Jonathan Davis went for the interception that would have been 6 for Corbin. He comes up empty-handed. Hoover makes a saving tackle on the line of Corbin with 1:41 left. Corbin leading by 3.
He read it right. He was just a little bit late. I mean, he was so close. He might have actually got his hand on it. I don't know, but he was so close.
Gosh, he played it well. Just came up short. That's the kind of play. You're a hero or a heel.
Now, they're going to let that clock run right
John
here.
Davis, let's go, baby.
They're going to call timeout. But they wanted to make sure that clock ran as much as possible.
Timeout Bell County with 1:25 left here in the 4th quarter. Bell County sniffing our goal line with 1:25 left. Low Sporting Goods. If you can pass it, kick it, throw it, slam it, shoot it, dunk it, putt it, hit it, dribble it, or catch it, or whatever, then you need to get to Lowe's Sporting London and Corbin. Anything you could possibly need in sporting goods is at Lowe's. Support your favorite team with great-looking team jackets, shirts, and hats. Get to the big leagues in sporting goods with Lowe's. Lowe's Sporting Goods in London and Corbin, Kentucky. Back to Log Mountain action here at Bell County High School. Corbin on top, 26-23, and there's 1:25 left. Bram Hoover made a saving tackle on the 1-yard line. Whew.
Yeah,
Gives Bell County a 1st and goal on the 1. They call a timeout. Coach Jules been out to talk to his defense. This is time for a goal line stand.
Yes, it is.
Goal line stand right here.
That ball.
I'd like to have a hat on the ball and knock it loose. Come on, Hounds, got to step up. Let's go, Billy Kane.
Well, we got
Let's go. Let's go.
It's a full house.
Let's go, Kenny. Step up here. Come on, Sizemore.
No, they
backed him up. They backed him up. No, sir. He tried to go up the middle. Nelson did on a sneak, and it didn't work, folks. I think he lost ground.
If we have a timeout left, do you take it right here and to keep that clock from running? I mean,
I don't know. If we got one left, I don't know when they'll call it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a tough decision because.
Yes, it would.
I mean, I guess we're playing for the hold here because we may not have one left. I'm not sure.
Down to 57 seconds, folks. Bell County comes out, power I formation to the right. 2 tight ends, unbalanced line to the right. Corbin moves down to cover the unbalance, and it's off to Bingham, and he gets in with 46 seconds left. Bell County goes on top by a score 29-26. Come on, Hounds, get up.
Yep.
Let's go. We got 46 seconds left.
Looks like
we're not going to give up.
They're going to kick the extra point, try to go up by 4 points here.
Here we go, folks. Bell County lined up for the point after. Here we go. We need a block right here. Snap is down, is a little low.
That's off to the side. Oh, ooh, I thought that was way off to the side there, but it is going to be good.
Bell County 30, Corbin 26 with 46 seconds left here on Log Mountain, folks. We'll keep it right here. As Corbin came back in the third quarter and scored, made it 26-23. And Bell County has come back and driven the ball from their own, about 40.
They drove from about
they got.
Yeah, they started that. They started that drive deep in their own territory.
Yeah.
I tell you.
And we've given up yardage. Okay, Hounds, we got to answer the call right here. I would expect a squib kick, Randy.
Yeah, we're gonna
something on the ground to make us reach down and, cover the football, not give us a running start.
Now it looks like we're going to put a few different guys back in there on the coverage. I see John Sizemore here. I see Adam Mills. Yeah, we're going to have some guys that have the opportunity to pick it up and run it.
Mike Neal, Brian Warren, Stephen Cook back there, Sizemore at the fullback. Across the front, Tyler Hart, Kenny Bays, Aaron Sams, Randy Cord, and number 70, Mark Jackson.
I believe you're right. You're going to look at a squib kick, make them, make us try to pick it up and pick it up quick.
Well, maybe that, or maybe they're going to kick it deep. Try to make us go from 70 yards as opposed to 60 yards or 50 yards. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to break one right here?
Yes, it would.
Goodness gracious. No, I don't think we broke one for a touchdown on a kickoff return.
Well, we're due. We're due right here, and
Yes, sir. 5th game of the year, baby. Corbin is 2-2. Bell County is 2-1. With 46 seconds left, Bell County leading 30-26. And it's deep line drive. Goes to Warren. He fields it at his own 12-yard line.
Oh, wait, now.
Oh, nice play.
A nice play by number.
So 70 yards out. Corbin at their own 30-yard line with 40 seconds left. I don't know what our timeout situation is, Randy. Maybe we have one left.
Yeah.
I can remember calling two timeouts.
Yeah, that's all I can remember. And I tell you what, they've got one man. Oh, he's getting the tee. I thought he was going back way deep.
Now, we should be in our 2-minute offense here.
Yeah.
Coach Ferris telling them what.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's don't.
Well, I tell you
let's
what.
Make our passes good. Let's make our passes good.
We got
4 wideouts. Foley from the gun. Sizemore in the block. Here's the drive.
He's open. Oh, no.
Short.
Oh, he caught it and out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That went through the defender's hands right into Adam Mills, who was standing behind him.
No, it's Brian Warren.
I'm sorry.
It's about Brian Warren. And I tell you what, he had completely outran his man. That ball was a little bit under the throat, but he had completely outran.
Corbin's on the ball.
Yeah.
3 wide out. Same formation. Foley in the gun. Corbin over center. And here's first down. The clock is starting. 31 seconds left.
Oh.
We reset.
Yep. Oh,
We're in motion.
Yeah.
We're in motion. Oh, nice try. Now, wait a minute. Okay, this is going to be offsetting penalties right here, folks.
Yep.
If they call us in motion, it's going to be pass interference against the defense. So we'll line up and go 1st and 10 again with 25 seconds. Because we saw the back judge, one of our slot men took a step forward and tried to reset, which he can do, but he didn't get done in time before the snap.
So the penalties will stay the same.
So the offsetting penalties.
I'd like to have that.
1st down and 10.
I'd love to have that pass.
Okay, we got the wide side of the field over here to our side. 25 seconds left, Randy. 24, 23.
Oh, we need to be up there.
It's an incomplete pass. Wait a minute now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they're going to have to blow it dead and run the clock back to 25. That is wrong. Charlie Kirk, he started the
our coaches were going bonkers over here when they started.
They're going to have to reset the clock to 25.
Yes. The incomplete pass stops the clock.
They're going to have to reset it, I would think. They may have to let it run down. I'm not sure what they've got here, but they will definitely have to reset it. I'm sure we'll get a little argument out of the Bell County side over there.
Well, yeah. I'm sure we will. He's going on to tell them to reset it for 25 seconds.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Are you thinking about buying a new car or truck? Is that all you're thinking? Is all that the talk about financing sound a little confusing? Don't limit your options. See your friends at Union National Bank and discuss with them all your financing options available to you that best fit your needs. You may save money by seeing us first. Union National Bank, safe, sound, and secure. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. 25 seconds reset on the clock. Corbin, wideouts left and right. Foley back to pass. One man in.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open. Oh, what a hit.
Oh, but he
on.
No,
he hangs on.
Yes, he does.
Whoa, what a hit, folks.
Now, he's going to have to stay down. I think he's hurt. But
that's all right. That's all right. Let's don't stop. Okay, stop the clock now. Reset.
Does an injury in high school football, does the injury,
wait a minute.
That's just a dead ball situation on injury, right?
He stopped the clock.
Yes. No, they're going to try to.
Adam Mills.
We would probably be
way to step up,
They're
Adam.
telling him to go down. That's probably the smart thing to do. They're asking him to go down. They're asking him to go down.
Okay. Right here, you're going to have to substitute.
No, hang on a second here. Oh, now.
He can't.
No, he can run to the
He can come to the hash.
Yeah. Now he
okay.
can't.
Now this is to our advantage right here. I don't like to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to care for Adam the best they can. Adam took a hit, but folks, he sacrificed himself on that play.
Now it looked like Coach Ferris was telling BJ, to spike the ball in the first place, because I think he's wanting that opportunity, to set something up. I might be, but maybe not. I don't know. Seems to me you've got time to call a play here and get ready.
Yeah.
So, and I think it looks like Scott Cooks probably went into Adam Mills' position.
Right. Now I see Mike Neal checking in.
16 yards out.
Okay.
I'm thinking right now. That two.
Now Coach Ferris is going to get Steven over here.
Yeah.
And tell him what he needs.
Yeah. That.
Okay. Here on Log Mountain with 17 seconds left, folks. Corbin on a big play, a tip by the defense, Bell County at about the 40-yard line, landed in the hands of Brian Warren, and he stepped out of bounds. The next play, Adam Mills on a post pattern, caught the ball, took about 3 steps, and had the boom lowered on him by Keith Nelson, the free safety from Bell County. And Adam Mills is down. Let's hope he is not hurt seriously. Yes. And Corbin is in a timeout situation. No, we haven't taken a timeout. Our fine sponsors for tonight's game are Union National Bank, Union Planters Bank, Davis Salvage, Pepsi-Cola Bottling of Corbin, Bell's Car Wash and Auto Lube, Sonic Drive-In, Cumberland Valley National Bank, Shoney's of Corbin, Stanley and Henry's Dairy and Food Marts, Central Automotive, Gamble Collision Center, Lowe's Sporting Goods, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Union National Bank, and Tri-County Insulated Metal Panels. Our halftime stats are brought to you by the fine folks at Ron Rose and his friendly staff at R&R Computer Solutions. Randy, back to action here.
I tell you what, he was trying to get off the field, and, I'm sure some of the Bell County people think that, we asked him to drop down, but it's obvious he would be back up. And I'd say he's moving a lot, so I wouldn't think it's like a head injury, something like a concussion or something. He's probably, his shoulder, or, maybe something like, a lot of times you see people, they'll hurt their nose or something. He got his helmet off and stuff. But I tell you what, he took a lick, and I tell you what.
Play with the heart, folks.
Yes,
you got to play with the heart. Corbin out. Full house backfield. Hoover in the backfield. Sizemore in the backfield. Foley under center. Mike Neal at one of the halfbacks. Foley spikes the ball.
Now we can.
Second down and 10.
Now we can get everybody over here.
15 seconds left. So we wasted down there trying to get the clock stopped.
Yep.
So apparently we don't have a timeout.
No, I don't think we do. But I was really surprised I guess the clock was going to run as soon as they snapped it, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
Stephen Cook out wide to the right. Hoover out wide to the left. One setback. That's Sizemore. Foley fades.
Oh, he's got
running room. Come on, boy. Get outside. Get out.
He's going to score.
Touchdown.
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 Yes.
Touchdown.
Oh, no. They called him out of bounds. They called him out of bounds.
Wait a minute. 4 seconds left, folks.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I can't believe
they
that.
called him out of bounds, and I was really, whoa.
Oh, my gosh. Folks, we have had to fight tonight for our very lives out here on Log Mountain. We knew it wouldn't be easy, but we came to play ball tonight, and ball we have played.
Chandler, you know right now that two-point conversion is looming awful big right now.
Second down on the 6-yard line. 1 yard for first down, but folks, we don't have enough time for a first down. This is going to be the play. This is going to be the play. Come on, guys, step up here now. You got to make it count. You have to make it count. 4 seconds left. Stephen Cook in motion. He goes toward the goalpost. Foley rolling left.
Intercepted.
Intercepted at the horn. Bell County wins.
Oh,
What a gallant effort by the Hounds, folks. Stand up and congratulate these guys. They've done a fantastic job tonight.
They played such a good game. I tell you what, that's a heartbreaker, but they really did play with a lot of enthusiasm tonight.
Yes, they did. And I tell you one thing, Tommy Greer realizes he's been in a fight tonight with the Corbin Red Hounds. He's lucky to get out of here with a win. Okay, folks, to wrap it up here from Bell County High School on Log Mountain in Bell County. Corbin comes up short tonight. We had the ball 6 yards out with 4 seconds left. Made one final gasp. Threw it into the end. Got intercepted at the horn. So Corbin comes up short, 30-26. Dropping to 2-3 on the season through the first 5 games. We're going to district play the 1st of October. We're off next week with an open date. We'll give time to get healed from any injuries and be ready to go in district play against Casey County in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Randy?
I tell you what, we came up on the short side of the score and stuff, but I really thought we played really well. Now we maybe played one of our best offensive games tonight. We really controlled that offensive line scrimmage, and I'm really happy the way we play. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for these kids to get over this, but we do have 2 weeks to go into district play, and I think we'll come back ready to play.
Yep, I think I see Jeremy Hart out there on crutches.
Yeah, I think he is. I don't know if I ever caught him back out there. So.
Okay. Well, for Chandler Cook and Randy Worley, we bid you farewell from Log Mountain. The next time we see you will be from Casey County High School. Is that in Houstonville?
I'm not sure where that is. It's a long ways from here, though.
Yeah. So, folks, get ready to make the trip to Casey County in 2 weeks. The Hounds are off next week. Get out and congratulate these kids. They played a whale of a ball game, and we just came up short with a look on the clock, folks. A little more time, we'd have had it. We would have had it. So, from Falcon Cable, good night.
Shortly in the cafeteria.